Hey everyone, woohoo! Boom! How you doing? Happy kind of new year, really, isn't it? It's all been a bit weird. It has been a weird old week. It really has. It's been a strange start to the new year, in all honesty. It really has. I kind of wonder to myself, has there been a major overreaction this week to the announcement of Lego's Smart Play system? Because it does feel a little bit like it to me, except I'm not necessarily sure it's necessarily the smart brick that everybody's got the hump about. I don't even think it's potentially the prices that everyone's got the hump about. I just think it's the execution of it that people have got the hump about. Who knows? What we will do, though, by the end of this stream, we will know a little bit more as to how everybody thinks about it. I've certainly got feelings and thoughts about it. And I know you lot out there have as well. So it's going to be intriguing. It's going to be intriguing. This is a very, it's a very odd start, I think, to 2026. It feels a bit weird anyway, because London Calling last week was really just a build stream. So it wasn't really an official London Calling. Hence, we've kind of had a 2-week break. It's been quite nice, actually. It was quite nice. It was quite nice to think we were building Lego last Friday as opposed to doing London Calling. It was kind of different. There wasn't any new news around at all. Anyway, there certainly wasn't no one talking about smart bricks, albeit we've known about the smart brick was coming for quite some time. Intriguingly, though, we've had smart bricks before, or at least bricks that were kind of smarter than the average brick. So I don't know. It's a bit of a curious case. I think there's certainly what there is about this thing globally is a lot of feelings, a lot of different feelings and reactions to stuff and things like that. And I think what you have to do is keep yourself very grounded and consider who the target audience is. Because first of all, it's Star Wars fans. So straight away that kind of cuts out and segments a lot of the people that are out there, not the AFOLs, because they'd be like, it doesn't affect them. Albeit I think this kind of might have been a good place to start, might have been City. But anyway, I digress. And secondly, as well, it's for kids. The actual sets themselves, they're just not designed for adults. That said, I actually quite like them. I like them. I don't necessarily like the designs of them that have come out so far. Of course, they're for kids. They're not going to be for anyone like me. But I do see potential. That's all it is. I mean, that could be because I'm kind of, my glass is always half full as opposed to being half empty. But I'm curious as to see where we go and how I feel at the end of this particular stream as well. It's kind of, I'm just curious as to where it goes. We've seen a lot of people have given a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of people out there that really don't like it and almost sort of suggest it's kind of anti kind of imaginative as well. I don't see it that way personally, but that's cool because on this platform, on London Calling, you're allowed to have an opinion as long as we're kind of all respectful to each other and constructive. Uh, that's kind of always been the thing. So anyway, so tonight it's kind of going to be a bit of a stream about people's point of views on it, and let's face it, there really isn't much new news about there. This whole week has been even globally. This has been a bit of a news thing as well. ITV News. I mean, actually, this week I've had a couple of different news agencies get in touch with me. I was going to be interviewed this week. Here's the thing. I was actually in London pretty much every day this week. So I don't like going in on Friday, so I don't have to. And the weather in England at the moment is horrific. It really is. It's not very nice at all. So everybody stay safe. Anyway, I couldn't make it for one thing or another. But anyway, I just thought, oh, let's have a look and just see who they did get in and stuff like that. And anyway, they didn't interview anyone or anything like that. They just basically went online just to sort of get a feel. Now, bearing in mind, these are big global news companies. They went online just to see how people felt about the product. And they said themselves, bearing in mind, we kind of know the community pretty well, and these don't. But they straight away spotted that there is definitely a kind of a cut down the middle as to how people feel about it. So anyway, and they're sort of saying words like, split the community and stuff like that. And they were getting some quotes from people online that were very against it, and quotes from people that are quite for it. So yeah, that's the thing. And all I would say is there's a couple of I've watched a couple of videos this week on people that were actually there as well. Lego were doing a presentation in London. I didn't get an invite to it. It was all kind of very much a LAN thing. I would have gone though if I had got an invite. And just so you guys and girls know, because tonight, for me, this is all about getting people's point of views on things. Everybody who's going to be on the panel tonight will give their point of view, and we've got quite a different. For anybody who's never tuned in before, like Gaz, for example, he's a mock builder. We've got Carrie and Ian. They've got kids that are the absolute perfect target audience for what Lego are doing at the moment. We've got Martin. He's kind of like a general builder, a bit like me, really. And we've got TJ. Now he creates his own mocks. He's done some amazing Ninjago ones as well. So I'm curious to see how he feels about it. And everybody else, and of course you lot out there in the chat. Guys is going to be getting the kind of vibe of the chat. Martin's going to be asking you guys and girls out there a few questions as well in the chat. So it's kind of like a point of view. Let's see everybody's point of view. I'm for it. Maybe by the end of the stream, I necessarily won't be. But anyway, I've got to find my stream as well on YouTube as well. I'll go and view my own channel and see that I am actually live, which is nice to see. I lost my monitor just as we went live. But anyway, let's see where it takes us tonight. In tonight's survey, it just says, how curious are you to try the new Lego Smart System? So far, we've just kicked off literally moments ago. 27 votes so far. Very interested, 26%. Not bothered, 30%. Undecided, 30%. That's a lot. Bad innovation, 15%. See, this is the thing. I don't think it's that innovative from Lego. I really, really don't. Innovative, yes, but I've had this conversation with people before. We've had bricks and stuff like that have, had sounds on them and stuff like that absolutely years ago. And they've been around in lots and lots of toy companies as well for absolute years. But I will say this, resources that I've kind of pulled across and on this week and watched how this story's developed. I've gone to Brick Fanatics, their YouTube channel. Jay's Brick Blog. He's been covering it really, really well, considering he's based in Australia and he's been nowhere near these things. And also Tiago. I think Tiago's done a really good video as well. He was in London. Now, I did ask some LAN members to come on tonight as well, just so you boys and girls know that, because I wanted to get their opinions on it, because they'd actually used the thing, but they just wasn't available. So anyway, so I've tried my best, but we'll have a cross-section of the A4 community. I would always say this. I always describe London Calling as being kind of like a segment in time of showing where the AFOL community is at any one point. I actually think this is quite a pivotal one. So this is kind of one I'll always sort of cross-reference going forward, I think. So anyway, before I get everybody on, let's say a few hellos to you lovely peeps out there as well. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good new year as well. This week was my first week back at work. I was in the office 4 times this week. I don't think I've done that since lockdown. I really don't. But anyway, it was a good thing to do. I enjoyed it. The weather was actually beautiful this week, albeit quite cold. But today, my God, we got this horrible storm. We've got Brandon in the house, especially the stores, a banger of a line waiting for the Krill house. My word, that was epic, wasn't it? A week ago. It was crazy. Good to see you, Brandon. Hope all is good with you. From Australia, Lego Team B. Slick New Bricks must be 2026 KOs out there as well. Is that the buzzing bee? No, I've asked a few people in that over the course of the last couple of days to tell me what they think about it as well. And I was just going to say that I was going to read out their points of view. So I'll be doing that a little bit later. So it's not just going to be people that are live tonight. This is people that have kind of fed it back to me, members and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that a little bit later. We've got Martin out there giving out loads of love to everybody. We've got the Brick Larrikin as well. Good evening, Greg and LBB friends. Brick Larrikin, happy new year to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the lovely email that you sent me a couple of weeks ago. Steph's out there as well. Steph, that really is Steph, by the way. Pulling a face, mind you. So anyway, good to see you, Steph. I totally reckon I found the picture. She actually emailed it to me once of her and Snot. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I recognized him. I was having a good little nap with him for a little while. And I'm pretty sure I did record some of their mock. Who knows? I wanted to look. Honestly, I thought to myself, one of my New Year's resolutions was I'm going to make some effort and put half hour in the day per day of doing the Bricktastic vlog that I did. And do you know how much I've spent on it? How much time this week? 0, because I have done mega hours this week in the office. I really have. I've got a bit of a week coming up as well, especially this time next Friday. Yeah, got some stuff on the go, shall we say, in the real world life. However, one thing I do want to say is this time next week we'll be live from Melbourne as well. So it's kind of like nice. As sometimes just before you start London Calling, you can be so tired, and then you get into it, and it's like, oh yeah, it's totally good. It's totally cool. This is why I love doing it. Nicole's out there. Good to see you, Nicole. Jake's out there as well. Nice to see you, Jake. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is good with you. It's been a little while since you've been on, actually. We've got BLACKSMITH out there. Em, how are you doing? Em, you got kids. Target audience. Jake's out there. Jake's an advocate of it. He really, really likes it. Strongly as well. We got Brickstad Builds out there. Says, I'd love to join your panel. One day you will come on. One day you will. I've kept the panel quite intimate tonight. Reason being is because I think a lot of you out there are going to have thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And feelings are high at the moment, folks. They really are. Never seen anything like it, in all honesty. Probably last time I was something like this was probably when, I don't know, M&R left LAN or something like that. That's how it feels. Anyway, just give you guys and girls an update as well. This came out about a week ago. I'm showing it off now because they're doing a proper London Calling. Blocks Magazine, they always send me this. They send it to me free. They never ask me to actually ever do anything for it. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that the new one is available at your retail stores. Now, I can't believe I actually just got round to reviewing this. There we go. Which, if you check out one of my new videos, you'll see that I got 33% off about 2 weeks ago, which is really, really cool. Anyway, let's. I think I've been through everyone already. We've got Brickspace 9 out there. Brickspace 9, happy New Year. Good to see you. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one tonight. Ice Brick Bricks is out there. Iceberg, good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm saying, my kids love the smart brick. They make all these noises constantly. I bet they do. We've got the beautiful Jumper Plate Jewels out there as well. Jumper, good to see you as well, my friend. And PBJ, thank you for all your feedback. Thank you for all the love. Everybody, and I mean everybody, please do check out everybody who's going to be in the panel tonight. You'll find the details always down in the description, as always. And do me a little favor as well. Give the stream a thumbs up. We need more thumbs up. We get hundreds of people watching this. The build stream we did last week, which kind of feels like it was weeks ago now, really well received. I'm thinking maybe going forward, every major release, maybe we'll do a build stream or something. I don't know. I'll run it past the panel members, maybe the members as well, going forward, just to see where we get to with that. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was kind of a nice week to just kind of switch gear a little bit. Anyway, where should we go first? I'll tell you where we'll go. Who shall I get in first of all? I'll tell you where I'm going to get in first of all. The man, he's got a beard. So it could be two people. He's got a fan. It is, of course, the man with the fan, Mr. Madlib.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I got myself a nice fresh coffee that I can start drinking soon, and it'll kick in and hopefully wake me up. I did know what today was the only day I was going to have a bit of a lay-in. And when I say lay-in, I mean 7 o'clock. That's a lay-in, right?
Okay.
So I'm normally up at 5:30. I'm in the office super early. Like that's why I always see the sun just coming up as I'm crossing London Bridge. And so this morning, what happens? Right, about 6:30 next door, they get whoever company they've used decide that they're going to come and collect their skip. So they're making all sorts of a racket at 6:30 in the morning. It's like, come on, couldn't believe it.
I'd say in this weather as well.
In Arctic conditions. Well, it was Arctic this morning. This evening, well, it's just absolutely lashing it down. It really is. How are you doing anyway? Because the Midlands have had it pretty bad.
we had it. It started last night.
Wow.
So it started yesterday evening around about 6 p.m. ish, I think. We started with a little bit of rain, then it started to proper come down with snow, and then before midnight we were snowed over and fully snowed in this morning. Not snowed in, but plenty of snow covering the ground. I've actually had a snow day because work was like, we're not going to open today. I was like, okay, fine, yay. So so I've had a snow day today.
Really? So you didn't even get going or anything like that today? You didn't have to go into
I got up. They didn't say it yesterday. They said it this morning. 6:30, there was a message went round in the work WhatsApp to say factory's not opening today due to public transport and all the disruptions and the weather. So those of you who can work at home, and I'm not one of those, can work at home, and everyone else enjoy your day. I was like, okay. So but because I was up, I've spent my day constructively
doing stuff, getting ahead of the curve for the weekend.
I started I dismantled a set to put another set out. I put my Mushroom Village out in the living room because it was in here, so I moved Eldorado Fortress out, took that apart, put the Mushroom Village out.
You've only just built that.
I've had a pretty productive day. I've been watching Netflix as well whilst I've been doing it. So
nice.
And I finished Star Trek, the original series.
Oh, excellent! It's good. It did kind of ended though, didn't it?
It just stops. It's just like episode end. Gone.
Yeah, that was it. It was weird, wasn't it? It was weird. Yeah, talking of space, I'm actually selling over the course of this weekend. I'm not. I say selling. I'm I'm not even really trading because I'm going to get one set if I'm lucky. I'll guarantee one set that I do want. The other set I do want is kind of a question mark at the moment. But anyway, so I'm selling another 70 sets. 70 sets. I'm up to 280. This time I'm not actually doing it with Brick Traders. I'm doing it with another company that I found sort of not a million miles away from them. But I'm just like, oh, okay. I just happened to be there at the time, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll buy them for you. And so that was it. It's just kind of one-stop shop. Literally, I'm going to be filling my car up with 70 sets. The biggest one being the Lego. Of course, it's Lego. It's gonna be the tree house, and so that's the biggest one, and a load of them are like the old 6 wide or 6 stud wide speed champions. So loads of those, the Ferraris and the McLarens and stuff like that. It's a good little sets there, but they were ones I kind of purchased ages ago to sort of think, oh, I'll invest in them. The tree house, I like the tree house, but I got to be honest, I ain't going to build it anytime soon. I'm too invested in the Harry Potter stuff. I really am. This tower, I love this tower. This tower is awesome. He's the bee's knees. It really is. I love it to bits. But anyway, and I've been buying a few Harry. Don't worry. The amount of sets that I bought from November onwards is unbelievable, and they're essentially replacing the ones I'm shifting now. So anyway,
I've the last few months have been a pretty heavy Lego spending months, and then now I did a bit of buying at the beginning of the month, and now I'm just like, okay, that's it. Now in February, until we get to Bricktastic, I don't really see anything being purchased.
Oh, well, I thought the same thing until today when I saw one of the new Star Wars sets at 20% off on Amazon, the Cobb Panther one. So I was like, oh, I'll buy it at 20 quid. It's really 2 amazing figures, a nice speeder, I'm like, yeah, I was going to buy it, and then I thought on day one, and I was just like, no, I won't get it. It's like, no, and then I'm just like, sorry, 20% off. I was like, I might as well just get it now, and I'll make a video around it.
Yeah, there's definitely some January sales, but we'll touch on that later.
Of course, for Martin's mad deals. Anyway, now stay tuned for that one, folks. Right, who should we get on next? I think it's time to get on. I think it's time to get the bods on. Actually, I think Carrie's there. She's there live now in the green room. Hopefully she's feeling better. Actually, I haven't asked her how she's doing. How's she feeling? Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? It is, of course, the wonderful, the gorgeous, the Brick Bods. Hello, you two.
Hello. Hey. You're just assuming I'm alive.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're alive. Yeah, you're not too pal.
Can't be sure. Can't be sure.
Can't be sure.
Jury's still out.
Yeah, that's all right.
I feel like I'm on the wrong side. What's going on here?
I don't know. You feel... Is your camera slightly skewed?
Yeah, we're flipped.
We are flipped, aren't we?
I don't like it. It's weird.
You're flipped. Okay. No, you look right to us.
Yeah, to us you look right. Yeah.
Oh, you got it mirrored, but you've.
Yeah.
To you it looks. Yeah. To me, to you. Very good. Very good. Carrie, how you feel? Are you feeling better now? You over your lurgies?
I felt better yesterday than I do today, but I don't know what's happened today. I'm feeling very like. I don't know, unable to breathe, which is kind of an important thing. So.
Is that because you had Ian with you all day? Is that the difference?
What, you think I'm allergic to Ian?
Well, it's just the breathing thing. Is it like sucking the life out of you or something? I don't know, but
I don't remember doing that.
I'm not. I'm just trying to make correlations to but otherwise you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm on the mend.
All right, cool. Because we're going to try and do tonight in about 3.5 hours. Because I think we've got one major thing to talk about tonight. We've got some pictures that people have sent, but we've got a lot of feelings out there as well. Slam, good to see you, Slam. And you too as well, Urban Lego Spaceman. Great to have you here. It really is, as always. Right, so let's get the who's who, the man that put the who in the word whopper. It is, of course. Guys, hello, guys.
Hello. I was trying to think of something funny to say then, and I thought, no, I can't say that. So I just say hello. Yeah, exactly. I think.
Guys, I can't. This is just the best intro, isn't it, for someone who's got who in their name, who and whopper and things like that. Do you like a whopper?
No, I prefer a royale with cheese. No,
a royale with cheese. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Is that KFC a royale with cheese, or is
no. Yeah, speaking. Burger King, really? Obviously. Oh, the burger place are available. But yeah, no, it's Burger King.
Very good, very good. How you been anyway? Have you had a good week? You never really had a break over Christmas, did you? Other than the usual sort of bank holiday days.
Yeah, it was just silly. No, it's just been busy. But yeah, no, it's good week. I actually managed to get stuff built as well for a change. Actual like sets, that is, not other stuff I should be doing. But yeah, lots of good fun. Like
very
that
good.
Thing there. Where is it there?
What's that?
It's the DeLorean. So it's
the
really
DeLorean. You built the DeLorean. I can't see the DeLorean.
Where's the DeLorean? It's dark. It's very swishable. Very swishable.
Do you like it? Are you a fan of it?
Yeah.
Oh no, Doc's down.
Great Scott. Yeah, no, it's really cool. Really swishable though. Really, really is. Yeah.
Oh, very
do
nice.
The sound book in that, can't we?
You did make the sounds, guys. Make the sounds.
It doesn't really make any sounds. It's in the air. It's like it's got no. Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's got a sort of an electric noise that I can't do because I'm not electric. But no, it's good. I have actually got two sets. So,
is that because are you going to be like all smart and do the conversion?
No, I've got a rebrickable of the DeLorean I bought before it was announced. So I was like, I'll build that. This has got a lot of the parts, and it's also got pre-printed parts as opposed to them to get stickers.
Oh, right, okay. I think it would be a good candidate for a smart brick. The only thing is, because it's got synthesizer inside it can't always do the exact sounds. That was one of the things that kind of was bringing me out of some of the sounds that some of those were making. The X-wing doesn't sound like an X-wing. Do you know what I mean?
It would have been good if they'd done it with that Blacktron one that came out last year for like a minute. Yeah, it was gone. They'd had the smart brick in that would have been good.
It would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Any sort of sounds it made would have been quite good. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder if they could retrofit some of those. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, great Scott. I completely concur with you, Slam. Right, let's bring our guest on tonight. Like I say, folks, we got people on the stream that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. So we needed someone that was in their 20s, albeit tonight, folks, he's shaved and he's had a haircut. So he literally, I'm not joking, he looks like he's about 9 years old. Anyway, I think his fleece that he wears is older than what he is. So he is, of course, the wonderful Titanium J52. Hello, mate.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to represent the target audience of the Smart Brick.
This is it. This is
Yeah,
the target audience.
Yeah, this is what you get. Yeah, this is the target audience. Yeah.
Certainly the target, that's for sure. So let's start with you then, dude. How you been? How's your week been? And what's been your kind of first impression of the Smart Brick?
My week's been good. I started on the Old Town on Monday.
Nice.
Oh,
The big Ninjago set did not get very far. I got 3 bags in because I spent
chatty.
I spent an hour covering Lego leaks, and then once I wanted to start building, my chat decided to do literally everything possible to distract me. So
Oh dear.
I think the VOD is still up. It's very, very entertaining, I'm sure, once you get into the second hour, if any of you feel like watching that. And then I also this week, my chat was also nice though. They gifted me something.
No way.
They gifted me a tungsten cube.
Oh,
A 1/2-inch tungsten cube.
okay.
I feel
It's
like
just
I know
a
what
very heavy
tungsten
cube.
Is it
It's
magnetic?
It's a very dense element, so it's heavier than it appears to be.
Okay.
It's if you want
So-
like a 2-inch tungsten cube, that's like 5 pounds. If you want a 4-inch tungsten cube, that's 40
Yeah.
pounds.
Does he feel
And then
weird?
if you
Because
want
whenever
Yeah,
I handle Mercury,
it's
it always
heavy.
feels weird to me.
Yeah, it just feels heavier than it should because it's such a small object. But
Yeah.
the largest size tungsten cube that I could find, 7-inch tungsten cube, 223 pounds. You want to guess?
Wow.
You want to
I
guess?
tell you
how
what,
much it
I
was?
only know one person on the whole panel that could probably lift that because he's been
Yeah.
hitting the gym this year so far, and he said
It's
he put pictures up of like pulleys and strange. Well, at least I think it's gym equipment anyway. It looks a
Yeah.
bit torturous if you ask me. Is Gaz? Gaz, how you getting on with the old pull ups and press ups and whatnots? That's it. Oh look, he's 2026 and he's still the same.
Hashtag trademark.
You got nuts in your mouth, Gaz. Are you eating nuts?
Sorry. It's not even 9 o'clock, Greg. Good grief.
He's
Where's
munching on
popcorn?
something. It's
Popcorn.
popcorn.
Yeah. It's nice and light. And I just need a bit of sugar because I'm just a bit. I just
Don't
had
eat sugar this time of night, guys. Don't eat sugar this time of night. You know, it's like.
Do you know what though? I had a thing the other day, and it's just not really good, but and you know, when you had that thing when you just get like a massive sugar crash, and you just like got the shakes and everything. So it's like
it does happen. Yeah.
I just maybe was a bit overtired, so it's like just keep something just in case.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's the question? Sorry.
Even I've forgotten. Even I've forgotten what it was. Can anyone in the chat remind us what it was? I think
it's with the gym.
Yeah, you've been sending us loads of pictures of being in the gym and stuff like that. How's it been?
Nice.
Some of them have been a bit weird. Some have been a bit of pulleys and things like that.
It's just to try and keep myself a bit more accountable. So. Is
it really? Yeah, because I know we know people that are just posting stuff now every day of like they want to lose weight, so that they stay accountable. They're doing a live stream of it, or not even a live video of it. It's just a video. But I'm sort of thinking I want to see like today's newspaper in the shot and stuff like that to actually prove it. Because otherwise you just got that in like 5 minutes on a Sunday or something like that. It's definitely there. But what's this? This show stays on topic. Oh, it does. We do.
Yeah.
No, we do not. Here, there, and everywhere. So TJ, so you've had a new haircut. You've had a shave. I mean, blimey, that's weeks worth of shaving for you. That is. Have you got new glasses as well?
No, these are the same glasses. They're the same.
How old are those glasses? Are they like
many years old?
Many years. Oh, I like it. I like it, my friend. I like it. What's what's your initial thoughts on the Smart Brick?
It's very interesting. I'm kind of like mixed on it because I think it has a lot of potential, but I don't necessarily like what they've done for Star Wars specifically. So I'm of two minds of it. I want to see more of it in other themes to really form a more proper opinion, because I don't feel like Star Wars was the best representation of what the smart brick can do and is capable of.
Yeah, I personally, I would have brought it out. Maybe I think Marvel would have been the best one to bring it out on first, because Star Wars I think caters for much older people these days. They've gone for the OG movies. I get that, but I don't get that they're doing the original. I think this is maybe this is something I'm trying to understand what's bothering people so much about it, and I sort of wonder. It's designed for kids, but a price point that's a bit too high for kids, in all honesty. I don't think the prices are ridiculous, in all honesty. I really don't. This is Star Wars we're talking about here, but but the sets are for older people. You know, that those particular ones are what older people would have kind of associate themselves with. So I think it's just a bit of a mixed bag or mixed message that they're giving out there. I'm too sure. But anyway, carry on, TJ. Sorry, I'm just trying to interpret what you're saying.
Yeah, no, the prices are a big talking point as well. Yeah, because the lowest barrier here is $70 for a set, and that just gets you one smart brick, and that's not something that I think every kid can reach, is that price point. And then if you want to get the X-Wing, which is a companion to the TIE Advance, that's another $90 I think it is here. Or you can pay the same price and get the big dual set, 160. So which gets you 2 smart bricks.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Lego, like, to introduce this new sub-theme, this new piece of technology, this new thing, I think they maybe need to lower the prices a bit to help get kids,
interest,
families
on board, get people on board, bring out the cheaper sets.
and it is Star Wars as well, so it may not be reflective of how smart brick sets are going to be priced across different themes, because Star Wars has been expensive over the past several years. So maybe like City, for example, will have a bit of a cheaper option, or Pokemon, or anything.
I think City, in my opinion, is just a little bit more. People can kind of get the connection a little bit easier with it and things like that. Yeah. I think that there's a better connection. I agree with what Jake's saying. Kids are not the buyers. Absolutely, they're not, because they wouldn't be able to afford those sets. Parents definitely are. I think parents would be very much into them not having the screen time. I definitely think Lego not doing this as an app or anything like that is great. That is phenomenally good. I really do. I think that is
having it be able to function without a phone is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I absolutely. But they've done this all before. Not as sophisticated, granted, but they have done the noises and the bleeps and all that sort of thing. And of course, now we get sound bricks, and we get a few sound bricks a year. It feels like what we've say something like Soundwave and the Harry Potter sorting hat as well, which is sort of brilliant, really. But those actually do sound like what they're meant to as well. Whereas the Star Wars ones, not so much, but it's okay. And because they kind of sounds a very general kind of synthesized sound. That's why I think City would have probably been a good all-rounder or something like that. I don't know. Like I say, we're still formulating my feelings on it all at the moment. Well, let's go to Carrie and Ian. Carrie and Ian, great to have you on, you two. I'm intrigued what you guys think, because you are parents. You've got kids at this target audience. I mean, this does feel like these sets are, I don't know. I don't think they're necessarily designed for girls in mind, to be honest. Like, we could have had a Friends set or something like that. I'm not saying girls can't play with Star Wars or anything like that. I just don't think necessarily Star Wars is the first theme that girls would want to necessarily use or something like that, or play with or anything like that. But I'm not a parent, so tell me what you guys think, Ian and Karen.
I think there's lots of girls out there who like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think it all depends on if the parents make them watch Star Wars or let them watch Star Wars, then they're going to like Star Wars, because why wouldn't they? Our kids don't know anything about it because we're not a Star Wars household, but I know plenty of kids at the school I work at who are into Star Wars, and gender regardless. Yes. So I don't think it's an issue. Their choice.
It's interesting. So there's always been this like long-standing idea that Star Wars sets cost more money because of the license fees, and that's not true. they cost more money because Lego thinks people will pay that much money for them. And so I'm wondering if, yes, these sets are expensive, but they've gone with Star Wars because they actually had slightly more profit that they could get rid of to add these bricks in.
That's fair.
This new technology like this, it's expensive to develop. And then after that, you've got the production cost. So they either have the policy of kind of trying to recoup that research and development cost over a long period of time, or they try and get it back quite quickly. So it might be that maybe they're worried about longevity of it, and so therefore that they're trying to get that money back as soon as they can. But when it comes out in other themes, we'll start to see how much it is. It's going to be really interesting because obviously most of the kind of playability doesn't come from the sound brick. It comes from the tiles that interact with it. So therefore, you only really need one sound brick. So it's going to be interesting to see when, I assume at some point that will become available on bricks and pieces.
I hope so.
How much you can buy it for then, because then it is those tiles that we'll see what happens with them. But I think generally it's a good thing. It looks like good technology. There's some interesting tech going on there. So the fact that it's doing, I assume it's doing field interference to work out orientation, which is really impressive to do at that scale. Which is why I'm saying this is an expensive thing to do. This isn't, holding something next to a QR code or a barcode. Like Mario was done in quite a simple, well-known way.
Yep.
So the research cost would have been so much lower than this. And because it's new, it's going to have limitations to it, which is why I'm guessing that's why the R2-D2 has to have a flat back, because it's only those 2x2 tiles it will work with. Because if you think about it, if that's using a coiled aerial, so that's how NFC stuff works, you have a coiled aerial in there, that creates your field. If you bend that, it changes the field. And so anything that's trying to detect interference patterns is going to be really difficult. So there's going to be limitations. It will improve. We know that typically Lego aren't good with technology. So they are likely to screw it up at some point. And maybe it is that they just get the pricing wrong. It could be with video. We saw essentially that they got the pricing wrong, and they also didn't release any of the good sets until Wave 2. And by that point, people had given up with it.
Yeah.
So hopefully this launch goes well, and maybe they picked Star Wars because it's a popular thing and people will get it. But yeah, it's really good, and I find some of the criticisms of it just nonsense. Is there
anything that sort of stuck out for you with it?
So I can't remember what his name is or what he did, but someone high up in some toy system talking about the fact that it ruins creativity. So that's absolute nonsense. When Lego came out with sound bricks in 1985, the creativity of Lego wasn't suddenly ruined. Action figures with a little pull string on the back to make
Action Man
stuff. That hasn't ruined the creativity. It increases it because it now gives you, how do I take that sound and put it into what we're actually playing with? How do I get the story to match up? So in some ways it might limit it. So if you had a thing action figure that says it's clobbering time, you need to have a story that somehow has that involved.
Yeah.
So in some ways it limits it, but it also focuses you and gives you that thing.
It branches off. It can make you branch off and stuff. Yeah.
So I think it's really good. I think a lot of people just talk nonsense.
Yeah, I think as a parent, you try and teach your child to form their opinions, but also be mindful of other people's opinions.
Yeah, of course.
What we're seeing in the adult community is that people don't like something and they are not willing to do the research or listen to other people's opinions. And I think that's just poor. That's why I've not really wanted to dive into it this week, because there's so many people going, I don't like it, it's horrible. And it's just just calm yourselves and take a moment.
I found it weird because the thing I found it really quite sad that mainstream news companies have looked at our community and gone, "Oh, this is split the community," and I'm just like, "Oh, bloody hell!" They're like literally looking at us for a few seconds and seeing that the community is split over something like this that's aimed at kids. So
it's the same AFOLs who are complaining about it, who were excited about getting a sound brick in the sorting hat. It's like, if that made that set better, how can this brick make the set worse?
Yeah,
this brick does that and more. So, yeah, the AFOL community has just, I think, got this wrong. The criticism of it and stuff. Lego is a toy company.
Yeah,
they do focus on kids at times, and that is what this is. And as we see it progress, we may see different uses of it, them going into the more 18+ sets again, and then it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm really excited to see at some point it will be cracked, and we will be able to make it do custom sounds.
Yeah,
we don't know when that'll be. It will take a little while.
Lego. I can't wait. One day I'm gonna have a Lego brick that says Lego. That.
And that's just exciting because, I don't know how many people have played with it, but the Duplo train is by far the best bit of tech that Lego sell at the moment.
We discovered this months ago, and I really need to buy it. Even Jake has mentioned it as well on.
It's a really great thing, and that's essentially what I see the smart brick as. It's taken the stuff that they had in the Duplo train, and they've made it small enough and flexible enough to go into proper Lego sets. And that is a really good thing. If we can get to the point where, you can have your train mocks going around and it will make noises depending on what it's passing.
Absolutely.
And if two trains get close enough together, they can make noises, stuff like that. It's really good.
That will be so much
going past people on the station and, choo choo.
It'll be mind-blowing.
It adds layers to it. Okay, so let's talk about the execution of it. I wasn't interested in anybody that actually went to the launch of it. The only people I was interested to know were Preston Builds. That's all I was interested in, because half of that team is a kid, right? Who this is aimed at. I don't care what teens, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds were at that launch, right? Telling me how good this was and, playing like kids. I wasn't interested in that because they keep telling us that it's not aimed at kids, yet we've got adults showing us and playing with it. So Lego got a completely mixed message out there, as far as I'm concerned. And all I was interested to know was what Preston Builds felt about it, and they liked it. And that's all. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. That is. So I suppose it depends where some of this is coming from. I don't necessarily think people think it's necessarily a bad thing. They just might not like who's kind of been, how can I put it, along parallel with Lego, kind of telling us all about it. Because again, it's like this whole week feels like it's been a launch day. It really does. A reveal day. First of all, it was coming out of CES, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, oh, amazing. Next thing I know, it's just an avalanche then of land stuff coming our way. And it was interesting. But even then, there were people getting the facts wrong about the product, which was so annoying. So, but equally, I just kind of wanted to know, okay, give me some, I want to know, genuinely speaking, what actually kids think about it and feel about it. So, here's the thing. Martin hasn't said very much about it this week. In fact, I don't think he said Jack Diddley squat about it. So Martin, and honestly, folks, please do let us know what you think. Gaz is going to be sort of rounding it up every sort of 20 minutes or so on what we're talking about. We're talking about the launch and what our general thoughts are about it. And of course, this will kind of all develop as the evening goes on. Martin, you haven't said anything about it. You've been in the shadows, I feel, and so kind of. What are your thoughts, my friend?
Yeah, I've been observing what people have been saying mostly. Keeping an eye on what's been said online, on in chats and what people have been posting on Instagram. And yeah, I have not really commented either way. For me personally, I think it is an interesting innovation. I think it will. There is definitely possibility for progression going forward with it. There's even potential for other peripherals to be added later on.
Mm-hmm.
So we currently have the smart fig, the tile, and then the brick itself.
Yep.
Hey,
Axel.
The other peripherals might be slightly more specific, so you might have other kind of lights. I think that would be good if you could have it interact with other bricks that were specifically just for lighting, as opposed to sound and light, maybe, so that they light up like RGB. They could be any color, but they'll light up specifically based on what you're building and what you like program them in to be, kind of thing. So I think in the future it lends itself to a much wider scope of, as people are saying, it lacks creativity, and might bring a new version of lighting into Lego that they're not doing by just doing lighting kits. So that's one way I was thinking about it. All these people who are negative about it, I think they're getting their knickers in a twist over the sets themselves. And I'm like, well, if you don't like the look of the set, don't buy it. That's pretty much how it's always been with any Lego product.
Yeah.
Don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like the technology in sets, don't buy it. It's absolutely simple. Not every set is made for every Lego fan.
No.
You know, that is easy. So if you don't like it, don't buy it. To attack people for expressing an interest in it, I think is completely uncalled for.
Yeah, come on, we're not in the playground now, boys and girls. You know what I mean? It's come on. We can all have a difference of opinion, can't we, Martin?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, shut up. Like, yeah.
Be kind. That's all I think people should be. It's just kind. If everyone's just kind, especially in this day and age, because there's a few things that have been on the news this week, folks. This has been high up there, but there's a lot of big deals, big things that are in the news as well. We all just need to be a bit kinder to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the sets that are currently going to be for pre-order from this month and then released in March, they're not for me. They're not my kind of thing. I'm not interested in them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They don't look good enough as Star Wars ships for me to want to buy, but I can see definitely how they are aimed at kids to play with. I understand the argument that some of the set prices aren't kid prices, but then again, I also know that my nephews who don't have that kind of money also got UCS sets for Christmas and stuff. So, I mean, you know, they get sets that cost a lot of money at certain points of the year. So,
is that because their uncles influenced them or something? Is it?
No, they like Lego in general. They were Lego fans. It just happened to be that I always used to pick up good sets and then we'd compare what we got for Christmas. They'd be like, "Oh, I got this," and I'm like, "Oh, look what I've got." So yeah.
Yeah, that's not an X-wing. This is an X-wing.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, but again, we also have to temper expectations. Like, as I think we've agreed that it's not a sound brick in the simple fact that it's recorded sounds that just get replayed like 20 different tracks. It's not the sound wave sound brick. It is an instrument that interacts and plays notes in a certain order based on the tiles and figs that are placed next to it.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that we need to put across as well, is that you're not going to get movie accurate Star Wars sounds, because it's not. It's as people said, it's like a synthesizer. It plays the notes, and depending on what tile is next to it, whether it be an X-wing or TIE fighter, those notes will change. And obviously, you can play certain notes like kind of music, so you get the Imperial March-esque notes and stuff. But, you know, it's like how you used to create sounds on your old mobiles using the old pre-programmed ringtones. You know, it's to type in the numbers and program in your own ringtones. It's that kind of thing. You know. I know. Do you remember them?
I used to love them with the old Swatch watches.
Yeah, you used to get the codes in the magazine and you used to type it into your phone and be like, yeah.
I never did that. Blimey, that's
Yeah.
how long ago was that?
That was in the early 2000s.
Really, 2000s.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
2000s.
code. It's just code, essentially coding.
Yeah, you're just typing in the numbers to get your duotone ringtone. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm easy on it. I want to see where it's going to progress.
Yeah.
And like anything that's new, and particularly technical with Lego, yeah, there's a potential that things could screw up. I mean, tech in general is quite glitchy. So I think things are going to glitch. I hope that Lego have got the customer services in place to deal with all of the questions and the help that people are going to need, adults are going to need, parents are going to need, who are going to pick up these sets and going to go, how, why, what, where, who, and yeah. And even because parents going to pick up, this doesn't work, not realizing that you have to shake it, turn it on, things like that, that's going to happen. And yeah, I hope that Lego's customer services are prepared for a swathe of phone calls going, what's going on? So yeah. So that's kind of my concern with Lego, is that they're prepping their staff and their store staff as well, because people will be going into the stores and they'll have plenty of questions.
I'm looking forward to it being demoed. Actually, as soon as I hear about it, I'm going to. I mean, if anything's to go by the trailers, I should be at Leicester Square tomorrow, and I should be able to see the smart bricks, because they've been advertising Leicester Square today.
Is that just Leicester Square they're doing that? Are they doing it like?
No, they're doing it everywhere. They just, for some reason, they decided to use the flagship to advertise.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to the store tomorrow because A, it's snowing, so there's not going to be a lot of people getting there. B, I can walk there, so I can get there. And
it does mean leaving the house, though.
It does mean leaving the house, but also there's a make and take tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks good as well.
Yeah, is that the one with the figure?
Yeah, the one with the figure and the little burger bike thing.
Okay.
Burger bike thing. Yeah.
I like the little build for burgers they had on it as well. It was really quite cute. It's like, that's
I'll be heading into Birmingham tomorrow to get the make.
If I had one within walking distance, I'd do it. But I'm not gonna travel half an hour just to grab a make and take. But that said, I totally recommend it if you was.
Should you walk in, get your steps in, Greg? Go on.
Get me steps in. What am I doing tomorrow, actually? Oh yeah, I'm being interviewed tomorrow, actually. Well, sorry, that sounds like something really. It's not. I'm doing a pre recording for Justin. So yeah, what's his space? Brick Adjuster. So I'm gonna be on their podcast, which is kind of nice. Which apparently goes live on the 16th. So anyway, so tomorrow it's gonna be quite good fun. I'm a guest on that. It'd be an interview. That sounds way too formal. I don't do anything formal, even though my job's very formal. I'm not very formal in my job. Anyway, guys, how are you? What have you been up to this week? I noticed you didn't stream. And what's your thoughts on the smart brick?
So how am I? I'm good. What have I been up to this week? Working and doing stuff for Bricktastic, which I haven't done on stream because I need to be able to focus on what I'm doing and doing that on stream. So doing studio on stream, looking at chat, making sure the stream doesn't crash. And everything else is just
okay, guys. So that's the only reason I watch your streams is for the crashes.
Yeah, well, it's not the time for stream crashes. Now's the time to actually just make sure stuff is getting there. I have actually done quite good progress with it as well this week, so I am a bit less stressed, even though I haven't got physical bricks yet. But it's fine. It's good. And what was the other question? Let's see.
Smart brick.
Oh yeah, smart brick. Yeah. I don't understand why it's so smart, because it hasn't got a bow tie on, and my understanding is if you've got a bow tie on, that means you're quite smart in general.
Yeah, that's cool. That tells us more about you than it does the brick, though, guys.
Thing is, I said it's not really aimed at me, and it's like, okay, it's cool. So just see what happens. I think though it would be. I'm glad that they are doing in-person demos at the stores, I hope they do them for longer. I hope it's not just going to be a day in one store, a day in another store, and a day in another store. I hope it's like they have it there for a bit longer, because what with all the weather as well, doing what it is everywhere, I think it'd be useful if it is there for a week, or even if they've got someone on hand there just to explain it, because it's all very well seeing videos of people, you know, stage playing with it, if you like, because they're not actually playing with it as such, is it? I mean, you want the target audience to be there hands-on to see how they react, and I think that's going to get the interest going more, because then you're going to get the word of mouth is going to go around a lot more than just some videos of, as you say, like people who aren't really the target audience sort of saying, oh, well, this is very fun because it makes a noise and whoa, whoa. And it's like, yeah, well, we don't care. We want to see what they, you know, but your parents are going to be spending however much money on it. They want to know how the kid's actually going to feel. So that's why I say Preston, excellent. We need more of that. And also more of the target audience getting their hands on it to see how they react. And also it's probably good feedback then for the store as well, because then when they actually do come out properly, then maybe they'll have been able to answer the questions, as Martin was saying as well. You know, the more experience they've got, more hands-on they've got, then the more prepared they're going to be as well for when it actually does release. And you know, parents are like, oh, well, how long does this last? And they think, well, we've had it in the store, and you know, the battery lasted, you know, a good couple of days, and that was those.
Oh, no, they last 40 minutes. That's it. 40 minutes of life you'll get out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
max.
With intense play, they say about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. But then
that
I
sounds
guess
like exercise, if you ask me. If you intense play sounds like exercise.
Intense play, yeah.
What's that?
See, we could have like a little competition.
High intensity and
high intensity smart
interval training.
training. Yeah, hist. But yeah, we. I hopefully you never know, there might even be a Bricktastic, but
yeah,
I do agree.
That'll be perfect as well. If they've got it, like, because Brickvention's coming up.
Brickvention's next week. We're there live. And it's just like, that's how you could have gone to do a little bit old school, get people on board that way. Like I said, Preston Builds, that's all I was interested to know, really. Because here's the thing, right? A lot of people come to me and said, well, hold on a minute. These people have been, you know, flowing in. They've had their travel paid for. And this is just people that are fed back to me. These aren't my thoughts. They've had the flights paid for. They've been put up in nice hotels. They've been well fed. And then they're showing this new system from Lego, and there's going to be that bias in there as well, you know, which has always been the downfall of LAN. And I'm not agreeing with it necessarily. I'm just saying that's always the ace card that people will pull out and say, well, they would say that, wouldn't they? So I was only ever really interested to know how Preston Builds, what they thought about it, which I thought was genuine. And by the way, folks, watch Tiago's, very genuine as always. You've got Brick Fanatics as well. I thought their one was very genuine too. And they're the two main people that I know actually did go. So I think I get it. So next week, when they start rolling it out to shops and stuff like that and going around and you see what people really think about it, then I will have a little bit more buy-in on it, and I'm on board with it anyway. But yeah, what was that Jake said then about that? So LAN members, I can tell you now are paid to be there. Tech journos maybe are paid to be there. See, and that's the other thing. See, if they are paid to be there, hey, so I could see my friend. Hope the family are good.
I think he's saying aren't paid to be there.
Aren't paid to be there. Yeah. But their travel expenses and that to be there. So this is the thing. So it's not paid. So well, firstly, that's good to know. But again, people will say they've had their travel expenses paid for and stuff like that, which is unfortunate. But, you know, like I always say to people, especially I've had conversations with people that are new to LAN and stuff like that. The relationship of someone being in LAN and watching their reviews and stuff like that is a certain trust that has to be earned. And that does come through time. And as everybody knows, Tiago is absolutely grounded and I think is super integral. So anyway, so check his if you want to know a little bit more about it, what he felt about it as well, check his video out as well, folks.
Tell you what, actually, the smart brick as well would be a good backdoor way to bring video back as well, just in a slightly new form.
Well, it's perfect for it, though, isn't it? The thing is, video would work really well with it. A lot of people have been saying it's a 2x4 brick. I think it's a 2x4 sort of format brick, but it is actually not exactly 2x4.
No, it looks taller, doesn't it?
It's taller. Yeah, it is. It's 2x4 with 1 or 2 plates thickness to it. There is, which I do wonder if they should have just made it 2 bricks deep or something like that. But they've got.
I actually remember we looked at because we were on about innovation before with Lego, saying, oh, they need to be more innovative. And one of the things I felt we brought up, we looked at was an old version of a chopper that had sound and lighting.
Thank you.
And it's I don't know if it was myself, but somebody on the panel that day said, wouldn't it be great if that could interact and it knew when it was landing and it knew it was doing this and it was doing that. That's now what they've created.
Yeah.
So we mentioned this, and that is now what we're getting. So
yeah. So that's why I'm all in. I'm all in for this kind of thing. I can't remember if it was Jake that was on with us or something like that months ago, and we said we were looking at this Duplo train, and we're like, "This is the best thing that is on Lego." I think we were just generally looking at trains. We probably just went on like a bit of a tandem, looking at some things. Lego has started paying out. Oh, what is that? Lego has started paying out influencers for a ton of projects confirmed. Yeah, there's definitely influencers there that were paid to be there. LAN, not necessarily, but equally. You see, here's the thing, right? If you say, for example, I don't know, Ian goes there, Ian and Carrie. I think Lego should have got in touch with Ian and Carrie and said, guys, look, you are always you're overall fairly positive about Lego. You're objective. Ian, I'll say you're objective, put it that way.
I wouldn't say positive.
And so I would have said, do you know what? Come over, right? And I would love to have known what you guys would have thought, right? I honestly don't care what a 30, 40-year-old telling me about that set. It means nothing to me. I want to know what you, more importantly, what your kids would have thought about it as well. Yeah. Equally, I would have been quite happy to do it free, so that I was getting there was zero bias at all from me to say what I really feel about it. And this is the thing. And this is, and people that are in LAN don't like the fact that is the case, but you just got to live with it. Because if I ever got into LAN one day, and I still haven't applied if anyone's wondering, then I would have to live with that. Because I've had conversations with people this week and saying, if I get into LAN, I know this and that would be the case. And they're like, well, no, but it shouldn't be the case. But it's like, well, reality tells me different. And it's just the way. It's a sacrifice. It really is. But anyway, I'm always at odds about it anyway, folks. So nothing new there. So Pink Wheels is saying the brick is for kids. Biggest question is the replay value for kids there. Otherwise, is it just an overpriced Lego set, or more to the point, overpriced Lego set? I personally would like to see the bricks, the smart bricks, the tags, all that kind of thing, almost sold separately to the whole thing. Once we're 6 months, maybe a year into it as well. And can I just say one thing I really, really don't like, and I'm fairly confident Ian might agree with me here, is that there is going to be a lot of chargers out there, and because Lego keep harping on about their ecosystem, right? But we're going to end up with a bunch of chargers out there like we do. I don't know about everybody who's got a kitchen, but anyway, in the third drawer down, I've got absolutely bundles of chargers in it, right? And when we're still in 2026 getting plastic bags in sets, it's like, come on, Lego. Cure one thing, move on to the next.
Well, Lego spend a huge amount of money on research. Like, it's ridiculous how much they spend on research. So they do have lots of different teams working on stuff. I don't know what's happened with the paper bag stuff, why that's taken so long. But I doubt that that'll have too much an impact on this. I do like the fact that it's using rechargeable batteries. So obviously at the moment, the light bricks, they're not rechargeable. They're using the little pencil batteries. So that was good, because with the latest set of motors can't remember which one I'm on now. Powered Up.
Powered Up.
Doesn't come with rechargeable stuff. It's all battery powered.
That reminds me.
So, so I like that they're doing that. Yeah, I think it's good. I think in terms of like talk about replayability and stuff, I think what's going to be interesting is how they get this into cheaper sets. So like say you've bought your big expensive set and that comes with the smart brick.
Yeah.
Will they then sell smaller sets that just have tiles in it? And then you can combine that small set with your big set and suddenly everything changes because you're moving this stuff around. And I think that's a really good thing in terms of replayability and customization that kids can do. It's whether Lego will go down that route or not. Will they only insert tiles in sets with the smart brick? And is that then going to limit how many kids have access to it?
Because that's the thing, isn't it? That is a bit of a thing because it's because of the cost of the sets, which I don't think are super overpriced. In honesty, like I think the Vader TIE Advanced TIE Fighter is actually reasonably priced. Do you know what I mean? And once they hit Amazon, they're going to be discounted. I mean, I bought a Star Wars set today, 20% off. It only came. It's been out 9 days. It was 20% off already, and that was a good set. That's a Cobb Banther and he's Speeder, and that blue geezer is a Smurf with the cowboy out. I forgot his name now, but anyway, he's pretty good. Cad Bane, that one, that's it. He's got lovely eyes, guys. Lovely eyes, red eyes, deep red eyes.
Not saying
But, you nearly did. But yeah. Great set, 20 quid, 20% off. It's been out 9 days. Must be selling like an absolute dog, that one. So anyway, it's what can you say? What can you say? There's a lot of people not feeling. Should we take a look? First thing I want to know though is TJ, what are you actually disassembling at the moment?
Disassembling an ATTE.
An ATTE. Okay. There's a lot of letters going on.
I will also, it's almost done. I've got like this left. I will also say with the paper bags thing. The old town, all paper bags. All excellent. Whatever it was, 44 bags that were in there, all paper. Oh, wow. I spent like a good 10 minutes sorting them on stream.
Did you? 10 minutes? I tell you, no, see, that's the difference between TikTok and YouTubers, right? YouTubers will before the stream starts, we do the sorting.
I'd do that for any other set, but because this was such a big set and such a really cool set for the 15th anniversary, I wanted to do it live on stream for the entertainment.
Okay, you are watering or milking that cow for everything it's worth. If you ever watered a cow, you got issues. You're right, actually, Mr. Cy O'Connor. They bought a light company, and imagine the smart system powered wireless lighting for build. Yeah, do you know what? Where I'd like a lighting system to be, and maybe this will come in 3.0 or something like that, is wireless lighting. Give me some smart lighting that you can put into Lego sets and stuff like that. I think that would be the way forward. But who knows? It was so much quicker and easier. It really would be. But Lumibricks actually smashing it out of the park, and even Fantasy are now coming out with sets with lights. So they're all jumping on it. The only company that doesn't seem to be doing it is Lego. What do we say about that? Ian and Carrie, Ian. Well, a couple of things actually. Let's spine the spotlight on these two for a little while, shall we? First of all, we need to know what you're hiding under your hand. Let's go.
Nothing at all. We got rainbow drops, and Ian's been banned from eating them because he's just dropping them all over the floor. He's taking it far too literally.
Yeah.
Well,
the name.
I think there's an excellent segue, Carrie, and you brought it on yourself, and you can't do any worse than last week.
On the floor.
I just brought one.
Quickly, let's get it in now, Ian. Prepare. Okay, you two. I mean, this week, so chew your food, Gary. Last week, I think it was -9. Whilst
last week it was -8.
Yeah, I got bonus point. I heard it.
Yeah, because the door could close last week.
Yeah, except the door didn't close until after you'd woken me up from my lovely nap that I was having. Grr.
And then it closed. See?
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, the door no longer closes, and so we are back to
Oh, come
-9.
on.
Oh, so that's back to -9. But what about? There we go. Oh, there we go.
-10.
She's such a big kid. Don't throw it at him and then eat it. You don't know where he's been.
I do it at him.
I'd rather throw it on the floor than throw it at him. Anyway, so what do you reckon, Ian? Bearing in mind, you know, your wife's is holding. She's the gatekeeper of all the food at the moment, Ian, and you can't take your eyes off those rainbow drops. What do you reckon, Ian? Where's it going to go this week?
Yeah, no, I can't give it any more than -9.
I don't care.
You're giving up, aren't you, Carrie? You're giving up.
It's more that we want different things, and I don't think he's measuring correctly.
Okay,
I want a clear surface. He wants a clear floor. Neither of us are working together, so
maybe we need a cam on there so we can sort of make up our own minds as well. I don't know. What would you give it, Carrie? What would you give the floor?
I've definitely done stuff to the floor that means it's less messy than it was last week.
Really?
So yes.
What have you done?
Look, you see that whole thing there?
Don't just say words, Carrie.
On the floor, and it's no longer on the floor. So
yeah,
I should have at least got to -8 for sure. So I'm.
Well, I mean, -9, -8 doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, it's
no. Oh, that went down my top.
Did it?
I won't retrieve that one.
Ian's got one for later.
Ian, jump into action, Ian. Your wife needs you. But turn your camera off first. Right, okay. So
if you give a super chat, they'll keep the camera on. There you go.
13 minutes till 9 o'clock.
I don't know where it's gone.
Okay, now.
There we go. Okay, I'll do that. There he is. He's over there. That's it.
No, that was different.
All right, good stuff. You too, guys. Right, okay. So where should we go next? I'll tell you what we do. Let's have a look at some Lego, shall we? Interestingly, guys, tell me what you think. What's the general vibe at the moment before we actually look at the Lego website? What's the general vibe out there of
on the smart brick? I think everyone's sort of quite the comments are quite positive. It's not no one's sort of hating it. It's just, you know, it's either can see possibilities or it's like, okay, it's not for me, but that's fine, which is really cool as well. There's been a few suggestions as well. So like Slam is saying you only take one take on the smart brick. It's a brilliant sensor package and charging system, but it needs a compatible motors and a programming environment, which is kind of what we were sort of saying.
What was it called before? What was it?
They had Mindstorms and Powered Up as well. So I think we were saying this before stream actually, but if you had those three in tandem, then I think the possibilities would expand goodness knows how much. But you know, again, it's early days, isn't it? So you don't know where it's going to go from here really. What does it say? What did Steph say again? Oh yeah, but Steph actually is bringing a nice brought up a great point as well. She's saying regarding the whole "oh my god, the smart brick is making everything more expensive" attitude. The new BB8 set that's coming out is actually costs more per piece than the X-Wing smart brick set, which I think is quite interesting, really, because you know that's got no powered up or no extra functions. It's literally just BB8. So.
Well, let's have a look at it, shall we? Let's have a look at it. Let's. So I'm on the Lego website. There we go. It looks very, very into that. It really is. Great picture actually as well. I actually think the design of it looks fine. With these with the smart system anyway, the smart play system. It seems to be if you look at it from the back, it doesn't look too great. But
yeah, they've got all that red elements, haven't they? The big sort of exposed red parts on.
Yeah, but it kind of tells the sensors what to do in one respects. So this is the new BB8. So BB8 Astromech Droid. Is this in the same? Can anybody out there tell me, Lauren? You might know this. Is this in the same scale as the C3PO R2D2 ones?
Personally, I think it's bigger because BB8 is like a football size kind of droid, slightly bigger than a football size. So if you were to sit him next to R2, and I think if you see him in the movie when he's next to R2, he's quite a lot taller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, R2's massive, isn't he? Yeah.
So I don't think it's technically in the same scale.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. We've got a video. We haven't looked at this yet. Let's have a look at this then, shall we? Oh, there we go. We'll get to the smart brick, folks. I just thought we might need a little break from it. That's all. Blimey, that's the wrong colour, isn't it? I don't remember BB-8 being sort of coral. It was orange. Yeah, ooh, right. So he's putting that there.
Oh, that's his little lighter.
Yeah.
That's his little lighter.
Thumbs up.
That's it. Don't forget, give the stream a thumbs up as well. It's not quite as round as I thought it would be. Like it's meant to be a football, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like they've made up some new shape. Well, let's have a look at that again. That looks a bit weird, the shaping to me. I mean, you get it, but it's like a hacky sack instead of a ball. Remember the hacky sack?
Like flattened sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, folks. You're going to have to really Google that. Anyone under the age of 30 is going to have to Google that one. Hacky sack. Oh, entertainment at the end of those.
Where's head moves when he moves it?
Yeah, that's nice.
I kind of like it from a distance, but I say that about a lot of Lego sets, if I'm honest. If you look at the original one, if I go back, this one, I've got this. I absolutely love this one to bits. This is such a cool set. What the hell is that? Top 12. This is a very, very cool set. And I remember buying about 6 of these from Toys R Us as closing down. I was like, oh, it's really sad. But anyway, so that was that. So just going back to BB-8, did anyone say it looks bean baggy? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's it. I agree. If I get this set, or maybe if I get sent this set, it's exactly what I would say in the review. I ain't gonna get sent this set. I rest my case, my lord. Let's have a look at. Oh, that's a good. Oh, there we go. That's the minifigure of it.
Oh no.
Looks like he's got a sly eye there, isn't it? He's looking at giving you a dirty look. It's a good little minifig though. God, when the new Star Wars series was coming out, it was all exciting, wasn't it? See, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible idea, this picture, right? Let's take something that's round, right? That isn't actually quite round, but let's put him in front of things that are very round to make him not look so round. It's like, whose bleeding idea was that? What Steph said. What Steph says, Bright Switch Weeks. Oh, I do that. I only watch reviews on sets I'm undecided on. Like it. I like that. Good call. What can I say? Lauren never watches anything that she's bought. She never knows. It's just a surprise to her. Everything is a surprise. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It'd make a good little. It wouldn't work, would it? Because it wouldn't be round. It'd be flat. There we go. Anyway, back to the smart brick. Sorry, folks. It was just a little break from the hullabaloo of it all. So let's have a look at this one then. So what do we got here? Oh, so we've got smart play all in one. That sounds positive. 1 times smart brick, 1 times smart minifigure, 1 times smart. Oh, I don't like that. It's terrible English. That is. Look at the grammar there, guys. 1 times smart tags. Don't like that. As the grammar's out on that one. 1 times smart charger. So play in the next dimension. Oh, I'm getting dimension vibes there. I need to get so kind of on board with that one. What is all in one? Let's have a look at it. What is all? Oh, there we go. So what is all in one? Smart brick. It looks like the Black Friday brick from about 5 years ago. That does. A brick that plays with you. Really? It recognizes smart tags and smart minifigures and reacts to how kids move and play. Smart tag. It tells the smart brick what object to become and how to play back with you. So like a duck or an aeroplane or maybe some crazy time machine. Knows. Smart minifigure. Well, the smart minifigure have unique personalities. Really? I mean, Darth Vader, you know, genocide. Is that a trait? Is that a character trait? I don't know. Bring them close to the smart brick. Yeah, it is squidgy on the inside. Yeah. And the brick will react with unique sounds and moods. This is the interesting one, the moods. I want to know all the moods that these minifigures are capable of. Right? I want to know. Should I click on this? If I click on this, I'm probably going to get what's the name, don't I?
What if you could bring?
There we go. So it's in the undersides, the tubing, the plates on top. The technology, is it really that good? A new platform made endlessly for interactive smart bricks, smart tags. Seriously, and no, I think this is the minifigure playing and talking here. It looks cool.
Does he wave as well? Oh, that's cool.
I think it does that thing with his arm. I like that. I like that. Pink Wheel Meredith does that. React to your move and dynamic sound and lights. We don't know what the maximum of all those, how many of those can interact with each other. I love these sort of mocks that they're doing here, guys. This is completely as good as I can do, so I'm on board straight away. Is the duck thing?
Duck Army.
Liking that. Play in the next dimension. Not really sure what they mean by that. That's quite cool. All right, it's a nice advert. Anyway, so it's good. Honestly, folks, play about 3 seconds of any video from Lego, and you get struck off by YouTube from the most strangest of places. Latvia being one of them. This is always on. This actually comes with some good minifigures. I quite like this one. I like this one. Hoarder 66 out there. Hey, Hoarder 66. Good to see you as well. Hacky Sack was fun back in the day, but we could never get more than 3 people to play at a time. I mean, chances are you get kicked in the head if you did. We can pre-order it now. So everything is included. This is good. So recognizes smart minifigures, smart tags, motion, and more. One smart minifigure, tell the smart bricks what sounds and moods and reactions. I want to know more about this moods thing. I don't like his cape. His cape looks a bit too short. That looks cool. One smart tag. So tell the smart tag of object and model and how to play it back. So it detects this tag, presumably, Ian, and then it will know that it's a Thai advanced fighter or something like that.
Yeah, so it's essentially going to be NFC or a variation thereof. So it essentially will send a small payload of data. So that'll include things like what the tile is, where as I said, they're doing the orientation side. I'm assuming the smart brick will detect that, but the smart tag will then tell it what sounds to play. Now, I don't know if that's going to be in the form of the sound is already loaded onto the brick, because we said it's a synthesizer, so it's only a very small amount of data it would need. So I don't know whether it would be loaded on there already and the tag just triggers it, or whether the tag will actually transmit it. Typically with this kind of technology, you're looking at the maximum about 1K of data that you want to transmit. You can do larger, but then you've got to deal with things like, well, what happens when these bricks pass each other momentarily and you've not got enough data there, and error correction stuff. So if the smart tag is constantly just telling it what to play, then I think that means that the sound is going to be limited in length or number of notes or whatever, but it's going to end up being fairly short. But until I get my hands on it and play with it, we won't know.
Exactly. I love the irony of Jake's comment. It is true. It is true. It's the only thing is. Oh, go on, Gaz.
I was just going to say something stupid.
Go on, Gaz. Don't let me stop you. It's normally me. I normally say something stupid.
No, I was just going to say as well, though, that if you have one and your kids get bored, the charger will also double as a good cheese board, because it looks like that sort of cheese board shape. So it
looks like a cheese board. What sort of cheese board do you eat off, Gaz? Honestly,
yeah, but you used to have one that sort of shape,
Bloody Bristol, I don't know.
Cut some cheddar up on it.
Is that your cheese? You just like to say the word cheese, didn't you?
Cheese. Wednesday down cranberry. Anyway,
a bit of cranberry.
It's nothing. It doesn't add anything to the conversation. Sorry.
No, fair game. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks all right. I cannot see too many negatives to this whole ecosystem, except if you just don't like the set, just don't buy it. But equally, I'm I kind of want to see everybody's point of view on this. Ian, would something like this ever require needing to be updated at all, or anything like that? Is there such thing as a firmware update to it, or anything like that?
So yeah, there is talk that it does come with an app, and that is what you update. So yeah, the smart brick will have some information in it. So this is what I'm saying, because obviously, it will have the synthesizer code, it will have this being able to detect orientation side, so it's got that bit in. And as I said, it could also have that it does have the codes for the music, but we don't know yet. We don't know how much memory they've managed to squeeze into the brick. But so it could be that at some point you might end up having to tell the brick what it's in, kind of thing. If it is storing too much stuff locally, then at some point it will get to the point where it runs out of memory. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And yeah, the app is highly likely to be awful. Unfortunately, you don't need it when you're actually playing with the Lego, so that should be fine.
Yeah. I like this one. If I'm going to buy one of them, first of all, it's going to be this. I quite like the box art. Gaz, you look at box art. Good to see you, Brits. Gaz, what do you think of the box art? It's so refreshing over a lot of the box art that we get these days.
Yeah, no, it definitely is a nice change that it is.
The sidebar's nice on it.
So completely different like that.
Yeah, the far right of the box, I think, looks really cool. I like that. That's good. Let's have a look at some of the other ones, shall we? So, was there full-on video with this one? Oh, hello. Maybe not. Let's try that again. Fuel video. No videos available for that at the moment. This is the first time. I think this is the first time they've ever done the pictures. They put the pictures on, but they haven't given us the video. They normally give us a 360. They always put at the very minimum with pictures. They'll give us a 360, but they're not giving us a 360. Let's see if the other ones give us a 360, shall we? Let's actually see if has it got his own smart play, I suppose. Let's just click on that. Go there. Our survey says, well, that's useful, isn't it? That doesn't particularly work super well. That's not a smart link, that's for sure. Let's do it up here, shall we? Let's just do smart. What comes up if you press smart?
Tube Smarties, come on.
I think the Lego site's down. Let's just do a refresh. You can't beat a refresh. It's like we're doing a reboot, but for a web page. Smart play, ready for play. All right, let's have a look at this one then. The X-Wing. Everyone loves this X-Wing, don't they? They really do, especially the Star Wars fans. They're all over it. They don't really. This just screams X-Wing toy. It's not trying to be anything other than kind of what it is. Again, love the box art. The box art looks good. The X-Wing looks quite good from a distance. Let's see if we've got a video. No, we got a video on this one. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look at this. I don't think anyone's seen this, have they? Anyway, let's take a look. Oh, there we go. So we've got the charger. We've got the smart brick goes in there. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Yeah, that's how it goes. And you've got a turret there. That's excellent. I like that. Yeah, that was the fun with this. I don't like the flashing light on it though. It bothers me a little bit. That does. That's just a me thing. All right, so it did. Okay, thinks it's being repaired. Hitting it with a hammer.
Yeah, I think they uses color coding to tell it when it's being refueled, repaired, when it's shooting lasers. I do like the fact that if you have one of the things I do like is if you have this and the TIE fighter, or like with that gun turret, if they're shooting, they react to being shot. So you could essentially almost play a game where last man standing, you get shot 10 times and you're out. Yeah, if you watch the there was a Star Wars video on the CES thing, which actually Dave Filoni got involved with creating the advert.
Well, yeah, Filoni was there at the launch. I was like, my God, how much do they pay for this?
Yeah, so they shot a special advert for it where the two kids are playing. One's got the TIE Advance, one's got the X-Wing, and they're running around and they dogfight, and you can hear they have a sound for when they've been shot, and then they have a sound for a critical hit when you're about to explode, and they have a sound.
I like that.
And a light
I love
that
that
when it's blown up, when you're dead, kind of thing. So, yeah,
that sounds
so
like
you
a
could probably
sport
get like 4 or 5 hits in, and then you die, kind of thing.
Because you imagine us adverts, like we've us as adults, like we've all got different ships in that. So Gaz comes along with his old, what would sort of ship would Gaz have? Knowing Gaz, something reliable.
Flying phone box, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think you'd have like start from a Star Wars point of view. It has to be reliable, not too fast, not too slow. Sound like a what? I think like a
Home
Y-wing. Yeah. Yeah. Gaz, we'll say Y-wing for Gaz, and then Martin would have something like a TIE fighter or something like that, and they'd be having a sort of a bit of a dogfight together as well. Gaz would like try and use the old iron cannons and that, and then I don't know, and then I don't know, maybe I'd come in with a big Star Destroyer and all this sort of thing. So like get one hit off that, and that's it. End of the day for you. I think that could be quite fun. I think that could be quite interesting. I don't know. I get excited thinking about stuff like that. I love all the interaction stuff. And then Ian comes in with some giant coral reef space monster, and it just eats us.
Yeah, it's just a space whale. It just
Oh yeah,
space whale.
They're out there. The Moby Dick.
Is it just the one smart brick in this set as well? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, let's have a look at the specs. Have a look at the
I can't remember what it
specs.
said.
It's 360. Let's have a look at is this a 360? Oh, bloody! They don't want you to see the back end of that, do they? Did you see how quick that span ran then? Oh, they completely look. They don't want you to see the back end of it. Not that I think this has got a particularly bad back end anyway. Yeah, look how good. Look, you're going to see the back. Oh no, you're not going to see the back.
So they've got all the colours, like the green hammer and the blue on the fuel and everything. That's then the brick will react to the solid colour. Yeah, that's
Yes.
That's
Which they do at the moment. There's train stuff that does that, isn't there?
Yeah, because when you push the trigger, it pushes the brick forward, and then the side of the brick sees the red brick on the side of the back of the X-wing. That's when it knows it's shooting lasers.
Yeah, good see.
Because you see it moves. It physically moves. The brick, the smart brick moves, and then it sees the red. And that means it's shooting.
I found that a bit clunky, if I'm honest. I found that a bit clunky. That they need to come up with a better system than that. But this is early days. This is round one.
Yeah.
Well, they could have made the bricks move. They could have used a lift up, so the red bricks at the side could come up to the side of the smart brick rather than make the smart brick move.
Yeah, loads of tags on it. I'd be interested to see how much these tags go on Bricklink for and stuff like that. Cooped made a point earlier on, Gaz. I think he did. Euphoria, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Don't forget, folks, if you have just tuned in, do me a little favor. Please do give the stream a thumbs up. Check out the survey. Let's get a kind of feel of what you boys and girls out there think about it. I'd be interested to know how much these tags actually sell for online. On Bricklink and places like that. But Get Cooped was saying earlier on, this is only going to be sold in about 6 different countries.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Canada's not one of them. I think it was. I can't remember which one it was.
So why is this?
They're not coming out straight away, and by the time they do, I think the plan is that all the other countries will be part of America. So it's covered.
Ian, we're not going to go there. All I would say, just one thing I will say is that Greenland has had a terrible 5 weeks. That's like 1 minute Bricklink pulling out, and then the next minute it's trying to become a state potentially. But anyway, we'll leave that outside. Let's try and leave the real world outside, shall we? What can I say?
I find it interesting though that if that is the full list of countries, I don't know whether or not it is. That Denmark's not on there. The country that makes it and originated Lego doesn't get the smart brick. It's interesting.
Yeah, well, the irony isn't lost on me either, guys. And any thoughts on the X-wing, TJ? I mean, I don't know. Do you build much Star Wars?
I do occasionally. I have like 3 or 4 Star Wars sets sitting in the backlog at the moment. Just that I haven't gotten to yet because I've been consumed by Ninjago for so long.
25 years you've been consumed by Ninjago?
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you like to see some of the smart bricks come to Ninjago?
Yeah, I think Ninjago would the smart brick would lend itself better in Ninjago. I think the big issue for me with the Star Wars smart brick sets is not the smart brick system itself, but it's the way that it appears in the Star Wars sets, and it doesn't appeal to me specifically. But I feel like Ninjago, with the way Ninjago vehicles and dragons and mechs and locations are shaped, the smart brick would fit better and look a bit better in those types of sets.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because
yeah,
Star Wars, this isn't particularly colourful, unless the ship's blowing up. That is, of course. It's.
Can you imagine a Ninjago dragon that actually roars at you? That would just be amazing.
Yeah.
You know, or like it's got a flashing orange in its mouth, but it's blowing fire. Oh, grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the other day, like, because I'm not sure where, like, in Ninjago would this go? Would this go with, like, the main Dragon Rising stuff? Would it go in the Legacy stuff that they've been doing this year? Could they continue that into a smart play? And I actually think, if you guys remember Ninjago Core that was out in 2022 and 2023, would have been a great fit for this, for smart play sets. Because that was just kind of like a generic Ninjago thing. Didn't really tie in too much to what was going on in the main season, so I think smart play would have.
What was that called? Ninjago. What was it?
Core.
Oh, Core.
Yeah.
Core.
Do you reckon they work quite well in the Ninjago City line as well? So, you know, like with
yeah,
all
like the ambience, like a busy kind of ambience of a city, that sort of thing. This is why I think, like, with that new tractor set that's come out, I think that is an absolutely brilliant set. I can't wait to build it. In fact, that might actually be my first proper review of the year, that one, and that would be great because you get the tractor noise, you get farm animal noises and stuff like that, and I don't know, just things like that. It can be more immersive, or just a background sound, you know.
Yeah. And I think because Star Wars has very specific noises, because that's one of the things that I've seen, like issues that I've seen that people have had. Star Wars has very specific noises, and people aren't quite happy that it's more generic noises. Although I think it makes sense why they're generic noises, because they have to go for the different ships. You can't have a TIE fighter sound in an X-wing or an A-wing, or when they're dueling, when it's moving around. Because it's more like general swooshing stuff and general noises that the characters make. So, but like with Ninjago and with City and other themes like that, you know, the generic sounds are okay.
I think so too. That's the thing, and that's why I think they maybe why didn't they go for those ones instead? Or I don't know, if they wanted to go for something that was a bit more IP-ish, maybe Ninjago might have been the way to go. But then that's a bit more niche.
Yeah,
I don't know. Biggest IP they've got is this, but then this is big. But I think Pokemon's going to be even bigger. In all honesty, boys and girls out there, can you think anything like Pokemon? What would be a good thing to have a smart brick with Pokemon for? I'm not into Pokemon at all. I might buy the odd set from them when they come out, and if I like them or whatever. But when it comes to Pokemon, I go outside my office sometimes and I see people going around going like this, playing some Pokemon game or something like that. But anyway, it's that's about as much as I get involved in all that. And the one Pokemon set I built once, I how can I put it? I got the eyes mixed up. Let's put it that way, which carries still to this day reminds me. But that's what happens when you put yourself out there, I suppose.
It looks so wrong.
Yeah,
I did get it very wrong.
I did check. Smart Play is not available in Denmark.
It's not available.
I checked their version of the website, and it gives me this prompt that says these products are unavailable to purchase in your region. So,
it's weird, isn't it? Why would they not have it out in Denmark? I wonder. That is odd. Because this sort of thing, I'm pretty certain they trial this sort of stuff at the Lego house. This all feels like it's kind of been born out of there. You know, we'll get people in, we'll get them to trial it and stuff like that. I'm sure at some of these RFLM days, they would have been doing some of that as well, trialing stuff, getting people's feedback and stuff like that. So that's
I
definitely.
Would guess. So as you've seen from the US boxes, when they have batteries in, they have the massive battery warning signs.
Do they? Yeah.
So each country will have its own rules on exactly what you need to include. And it could just be a case of Lego. So Lego often trials stuff in the UK because we have a huge market and they only need to do stuff in English. So that's why we get a lot of stuff. Germany has a huge market, and I think they only do a couple of languages for Germany. So they will pick the countries where basically they're likely to make the best return on it. And presumably if it goes well there, then they'll bring it out in other places. Or it could just be that it just is taking longer on some of those countries to do it, and they want to get it out quickly. But my guess is it's going to be that, you know, the warnings that they have to put in the instructions and on the box and trying to finalize all of that stuff that will take them time, but they'll get to it.
Well, some of the, I mean, those sticker, I don't know what it is. The contains a lithium battery sort of thing, the sign that they have to put on those boxes in America. I mean, it takes up literally half the box.
Because Americans like to sue.
That is true. It is a bit of a litigation culture out there.
I thought you were going to say Americans like to suck on batteries. I was like, what?
Yeah, no. It's not that they like to sue. It's that their healthcare is stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
So if something happened with a battery that meant that a kid had to go to hospital, then the parents will sue Lego so that they can pay for the hospital visit. In countries where you don't have that ecosystem around healthcare, you don't have to worry too much about it.
They are actually
still get sued a bit, but you don't have to pay ridiculous medical expenses in other countries.
Yeah,
that's why they're quite careful.
If you look at Princess Leia on here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty hard to see. Take it from me, it is there, I promise you. But Princess Leia has like she's got a tattoo now on the side of her torso of a wheelie bin and a big X going through it.
Isn't that her bike gang that she's in, isn't it? Something.
A bike gang?
Yeah, a biker gang, like in Sons of Anarchy. They've got that special sort of tattoo, haven't they? So that's what it is.
Speeder bikes.
Speeder bike gang. Oh, yeah, good point.
Speeder bikes of Anarchy. There you go.
Well, let's have a look at another one then. There's the smart panel. There we go. So we've looked at the X-Wing. I don't think too many people really were into that. The Smart Play Luke's Red 5 X-Wings, £80. You can now pre-order these. Don't know if anyone's noticed on Instagram, but there's a few mentions of it out there. You can pre-order these today. Smart Play Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, which is £60, which I think is not too bad actually. Because let me just click on it. Oh dear me, I've just added that to my bag. I'm gonna have to take that out later. Good job I wasn't signed in. Let's take a look. It says 60 quid for 473 pieces. I mean, that's not too. To be fair, that's not too out of the realms of what you'd normally pay. Let's have a look. This is the most expensive one. I'm expecting good things of this. Smart Play, all-in-one. Smart Play, Throne Room Duel, and A-Wing. I don't know why they chose an A-Wing for this, but I suppose because they've done the X-Wing. Let's see if we've got a decent video for this one. Oh, here we go. We've got a video here. Let's have a look at the 360. Oh, I don't like these 360. They spin round. You see the back end of it, the ugly end, and oh, blimey, it does that. That's weird. There it goes.
Yeah, they've done it so it sort of semi-zooms into feature bits, haven't they, as well?
Yeah.
That's a nice thing. That's quite nice.
That's quite good. I like the turret. Don't mind that. That looks good. Right, let's have a look at the vid. This looks nice. Nice background. It's quite chilled out sort of space, this. Actually, it looks lived in. Anyway, let's take a look. Oh, Right, okay. Looks like I got composite decking for a table there. There we go. Smart brick. All right. Luke's. Vader's only got half a cape. I don't know why it keeps taking. Has anyone else noticed that?
It's a mini cape, like the mini skirt.
Yeah. Yeah. All the figs in the Smart Play sets have a smaller cape, so the Royal Guards and Palpatine also have the same shorter cape.
Is that because they've got the kind of tag on their backs?
See, it makes sense for Vader and Palpatine, but the Royal Guards don't have any tags. They're just standard figures, but they've gone with that cape design anyway. So, yeah.
Flashing light. That's good. It's all very close though, isn't it? I want like I'll be a few meters away or something like that. Box art looks good though.
Ready.
You got the A-wing pilot in there as well. I think let's play that again. Got the old charger on there. Oh man, how are they playing with this? They've got the bricks are being charged. Keep your eyes on that then. There we go. Oh, they're taking them out there. There we go. So popping it in the back. There we go. It's a proper old demo. This is. Okay. So at this point, right, I want to know what the mood is of those minifigures, right? Because they're trying to kill each other at this point, right? So what's the mood, Lego? Tell me what the mood is. They're talking lots about the mood. Anyway, I'm being pretentious. There we go.
Well, Luke shouldn't be angry. He definitely won't be angry because he's a Jedi.
He's trying to save his dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there's an angle, isn't it? I think that's the do thing. There we go.
What thing?
There we go. Got the turrets. The old A-wing. Yeah, I love the way. Yeah. I quite like the way that goes in and out. There we go. A-wing, class OT, vehicles. That's not too big. Good to see you out there. Good to see you out there, Matt. Hope all is well with you. He just messaged me asking me a question. I just sent him the link to this live stream. He said his question being, what do you think about these new smart bricks? I just sent him the link to this. Don't forget, anyone who's just logged in, give the stream a thumbs up. You know it makes sense. Let's have a look at the survey, actually. Let's see what peeps are saying about the survey on this tonight. Anyone who's listened to this back as well, and thank you for everybody who does listen to this back, especially on Apple Podcasts. I always appreciate that. Do let me know what you think about it as well. And if there's nowhere literally on the podcast area where you can actually leave a comment or anything like that, do me a favor, just use the link down there to YouTube and leave us a link down in the comments. We'll give you a shout out next week. So the question being this week, how curious are you to try the new Lego Smart Brick system? Very, 23%, not bothered, 38%, undecided, 25%, bad innovation, 15%. That doesn't really surprise me because generally the people that tend to watch my channel are between, the average is between the ages of 25 and 35, which is good, really, because but of course the age group is way outside of what these are designed for. Anyway, back to the actual set itself. Gaz, have you got any thoughts or feelings about this particular one? Was this a good one to go for?
I'm not really too sure. Again, I think this is what I think would definitely benefit from in person, in hand, just to see how it all works with it, because there's a lot going on, and I don't think the video is showing everything as well as it could do. But then, you know, it's typical Lego, isn't it? You know, there's pictures they put out there of their sets that they want you to buy aren't necessarily the best pictures, and then you see the sets and it's like, this is much better than it looked. I can't help thinking of Gladiators as well, though. So I think, you know, you could have a really good Gladiators mock with this, which would be quite cool. But no, and it's all right for what it is. Again, I just really want to see people playing with it in a store.
Yeah,
just to see how they react and how, you know, enthusiastic they are about it, and you know, maybe if they just, you know, maybe to see how long they want to play with it as well, because you know, do parents have to drag them away from the store because they're playing, or do they get bored quickly? I mean, I don't know if any of you guys who went to the stores on the start of the month or start of the year had it. In the Bristol one, they actually had the Stranger Things Creel House. You know, the one that's got the all, when you put it apart and it all changes and everything like that.
Yeah.
They actually had that out, so you could all get your hands in it and do that. So I think the more stuff they can do like that, the better. So if they do that with this, again, I think that's can only be an advantage for Lego and also the store as well, as he said. So, but yeah, I haven't really. It's hard to say without seeing it.
I've always found Leicester Square to be a bit odd in that respect, Gaz, because they don't tend to get the sets out early. So before a set goes on sale, like a week before or something, like I go in there and say like, "Oh, are you displaying this set?" And they're like, "No, we don't," because they literally get fed up with people asking them, "Where's this set? Where can I buy it from?" And it won't be for sale yet. But I think that's kind of defeating the point. They don't necessarily have it on display. They just need to have. They've got a few. They've always got like little areas where people are. Somebody from the shop has actually built the set, and people can go over and talk to them about it, have a look at the figures and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I agree, Matt. I'm not really sure. Not necessarily down to the timing of it. I just don't think necessarily would kids or even the parents that are buying for their kids. So bearing in mind the parents could be potentially, I don't know, 35 or anything like that. That's post the kind of golden age of Star Wars, arguably. So I'm not. That's why I kind of find or think that Star Wars episodes 3, 4, and 5 aren't necessarily the best ones, or 4, 5, and 6, I should say. I don't know. Just curious. Mine, any thoughts on these particular set?
I think they're going OT because that's what most people classify as true Star Wars. Like, you're going to hit the widest range possible with those. Yeah, kids are going to be into the sequels now rather than, and young adults are in the prequels. But they all orient. Even if they see those, I think they're still going to have seen the originals. Like, if today's kids are more into Kylo Ren and stuff, their parents would have still gone, oh, well, this is where all this came from, and here's the original. So, and it's classic, Vader versus Luke, Daddy Palpatine, like, they're all the classic characters we all know.
Daddy Palpatine. Have you seen Star Wars before, Martin?
So, yeah. Well, he's Granddaddy Palpatine in the final one, but yeah.
Oh gosh,
so he is really,
yeah. But yeah,
spoiler, he comes back for no one knows why, but he came back.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that they're going for safe sets. A TIE Advanced, an X-Wing, a Duel, which is clever because it's showing a different use of the sound brick with them fighting, I suppose. And the little A-wing that comes with it is again a safe bet because it's a small ship. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind the sets. I think the sets are good choices. I just think, for me, they don't look correct. That's why I wouldn't pick them up. Yeah. But I think they'd be great for kids. I think they are good.
I agree.
Good play sets for kids. So yeah. And like I've said, I think I do like the fact that the shooting the ship and it reacts, and I think that reactive that interactive play between the two different items is really good. I think that's what's going to sell a lot of this. Is that kind of kids swooshing around shooting each other with different ships and things. Yeah. But I do think they could have picked a different theme as well.
Yeah.
I do think they could have. Yeah, NINJAGO was a really good shout.
One.
Yeah,
Marvel and City. I think.
City was a really strong one. I think they could have.
Yeah, homegrown IP in the form of City, and something that people. I'm sure more kids watch Marvel movies than Star Wars. What do you guys out there think, Jake? What do you think? That's why I think Marvel would have been the better one to go for.
Tell you what, just for me though, Lego could just do one Smart Brick Dream set for me. I'll be happy with it. I'll take that.
Thing is though, Martin, if you one of the comments that we had on the stream was about the helicopter and making the sounds interactive, and then they did it. Maybe if the more ideas we chuck out there, they're going to do them. So
that's it. Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
But I agree with what you're saying as well about the theme. I think if they wanted to do an action theme, I think they could have had NINJAGO, as you said, like a homegrown IP. That would have been good. And I think as well, maybe they could have done like a Friends one as well, just to get, trying to get as many different areas of the Lego fandom into it.
I mean, yeah, if you had a Friends one with like a veterinary, and then you could have different animal tiles, and they're all making different animal-ish sounds, then definitely, so something like that.
Interesting.
Or maybe they're waiting to put the Smart Brick in a modular hospital for next year, and then we'll have all the sounds for the hospital.
So earlier on this week, I asked on Instagram what people thought about this, the light brick system, or the Smart Brick system, I should say. Brick Dad Build says the patent filed in 2022 talks about the bricks capability far more than what was previewed. So there's more capability to them, according to Brick Dad Builds. Thank you for replying back to me.
But that's how patents work. Your patent will always say more than what you end up doing, just because you want to patent whatever you can think of. Some of it won't be financially viable to even bring out. So it might be that those capabilities they will implement later if this is doing well and making them lots of money. Sometimes you just find that actually it's not feasible to build it. You get the patent and then you can't do it. It could be that some of those features would mean that the battery life is halved, for example. So yeah, just because it's in the patent, it doesn't mean it's coming. It just means that another company can't do it. That's what a patent does.
Oh, so are you better off kind of putting in too much rather than too little?
Yeah.
Always.
Because otherwise, say they had something really exciting coming that they'd thought of, and they go, well, we're not going to implement that. And then another company goes off and does it. If Lego got the patent for it, that other company can't do it.
Yeah.
If Lego have gone, because we're not going to do it, we're not going to patent it, then that gives this other company free reign to do an amazing thing and take market share away. So yeah, patents will almost always go into a lot more detail and have more features in than what you end up getting.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's good. That's good to know as well. Not everybody knows about that sort of thing. And of course, with Lego, they've lost the patent now, haven't they, to do the brick in the form that it's at? Because that's why you get companies like Fantasy and Lumi Bricks. Well, essentially,
they have patents for some of their bricks, and so it gets a bit complicated how that works. But yeah, the classic brick went out of patent ages ago in the 80s. I think that expired, and that was when Lego started trying to sue any company that tried to do it, and they eventually found out that wasn't economically viable. But yeah, it's slightly weird. They did try. I know the latest one that I'm aware of is they tried to patent the 1x5 plate when they brought that out.
But someone had done it first.
Yeah, but someone else did.
People just went. You've got a 1x3 plate. You've got a 1x4 plate. You've got a 1x6 plate. A 1x5 plate is clearly obvious, and you can't patent something that's that obvious. But I think some of their leaf designs might still be under patent, and some of them will be under copyright. So it's a really complicated mess.
Yeah. Okay, and it is IP comes under litigation as well. So anyone that falls outside,
I know that there's a company. Let's not name names here, but there is a company that makes Lego compatible sets, and they had a design for something, and they check that every brick they use isn't still under patent, and they managed to miss one. And so they'd made this set, they were selling it, and then Lego went, you can't do that, and they had to withdraw it from the market. So it's a really complex process for some of the companies out there.
Oh, wow.
And then you've got other companies that just don't care.
Yeah.
And they will. So I know that we talked a lot, you used to talk a lot about companies stealing designs for sets. You see a lot of the Chinese companies coming out with them. You still kind of get that, but it's done at the part level where they're stealing the designs of parts. And part of that is because China doesn't really care. China has a very different patent law system. So.
Yeah, it's very flexible, shall we say?
Yeah.
We got ACOB in the house as well. ACOB, good to see you. Just wishing you out the audio and lights like the sets in the 80s. Yeah, I think that was much louder. The sound, I mean, it sounds quite tinny, but I don't think there's actual like speaker holes in it or anything like that, is there? It kind of just sounds like it's coming from inside a brick.
I don't know. I think that's what Jang commented on, actually. I think something like that, wasn't it?
Well, the fidelity is very low. Yeah, I suppose Jang's probably done one of his videos, hasn't he? Harry, like a reaction video to it. Or...
Yeah.
No, fair game.
Yeah, it was. I think because he mentioned on there how I think they the video about them playing with the X-wing and stuff, and how he commented on how that's not the sound from Star Wars. It's just like a generic sound. And
no, it's not. And that takes me out of the experience of it straight away. But again, it's not aimed at me, but that sort of thing did. When I was a kid, I used to hate it if the actors, like in the cartoons, had changed voice actors. Again, they used to they used to completely wind me up. That did. Like Flintstones, it happened to Barney a few times. I was like, what's happening to Barney? His voice has changed. Or Muppets. Sometimes the Muppets change. Or when an actor's kind of got different voice acting for someone. It's like, what's happened to his voice? It's like, Oscar on Sesame Street. Why does he sound like that these days?
Like in Neighbours, when they changed Cheryl for a couple of months, she was just a different actress completely. And it's like,
oh yeah.
You're supposed to believe it's the same person. It's like, what?
Exactly. They carried on regardless, didn't they? It was literally, I think wasn't it in the same episode they changed the actress as well?
They changed Cheryl and they did it in Home and Away as well. Anyway,
I think
it's a complete segue. Sorry.
No, but in Home and Away, they changed the actress to the character halfway through the episode.
I think, didn't Home and Away have one character which was essentially played by guest actresses for like a year or something? And so like the start of it would say, and in today's episode, this person is played by this person.
They did it in Roseanne as well. I remember when that was on the sitcom, they had one person, then they changed it to the girl who went into Scrubs later, and then they swapped it back, and then they had one episode and they were both just swapping around between the characters, and it was like, this is weird.
Showing your age there, guys. Was that? There's everything as well, though. In Harry Potter, like the one thing I would say was about her. So whenever, if you're ever in the what was the class that Snape did in the end, guys?
Potions or defense against the dark arts.
The defense against the dark arts. What is it, right? Is that just an ongoing joke that every time any teacher, any professor, whoever did that role was going to be dodged? Did no one ever think?
No, it's cursed.
It's cursed.
Did they never get to like the sixth film and think, do you know what? There's a trend going on here.
The job's cursed by Lord Voldemort.
The job's cursed. Yeah,
it is. It's because he went for the job. And then, because he didn't get it, he put a curse on the job, so no one lasts more than a year.
It's bloody spoiler for me now. Now I know what.
I don't think they say it in the film. It's fine.
No, in the film they don't really go into it.
No,
they're not. They cursed it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So Sir Brixalot, Sir Brixalot, or Sir Brixalot says, "This is not new. This is Mario redesigned. It's meant for kids and not adults." Fair game. Let's have a look at someone else who's Jake did actually get back to me on this. He goes, I have thought, but not enough room in a sticker like this. You could have just messaged me, Jake. Could have just messaged me. Someone whose name will stay anonymous says, all I've seen are insane marketing dollars and very smiley influencers. I don't care. That's it. So that's from a few people that follow me over on Instagram, and I asked them for what they thought. Now on the channel, I asked the members last evening. I say last evening, I was at work when I did it. PBJ Build says the application of the Smart Play to minifigures comes at the cost of sacrificing minifigure quality and defiling the figure with warning labels and Smart Play icons. The Lego Group's use of Smart Play has ruined the minifigure. For example, R2-D2. Similarly, the Smart Bricks placement in builds creates long, wide spaces for the bricks placement and sometimes for its movement. The entire apparatus, I like that, apparatus, that's not a word you don't get very often, apparatus of Smart Play is exposed in the builds, detracting from the set and resulting in builds that have become oddly disproportionate to the source material. I hear what you're saying there. I hear what you're saying. From the limited sounds I heard from the Smart Brick in the Star Wars sets, the sound quality is poor, just what we were saying, guys, and not always accurate to the source sounds. So far, from what I've seen, the sacrifices made to enable Smart Play far outweigh any enhanced play value. And I did not even mention the increased cost for Smart Play. That's from PBJ Builds. PBJ, thank you. That was a very in-depth look at that. I appreciate that loads. KO, he says, I think it's great for kids like 10 to 20 years ago, but now I'm not sure about their attention span is shorter this time around. Putting the smart brick on most popular IP, which is Star Wars, first is a bad idea. Star Wars got a huge adult audience. So if Lego want to debut the smart brick, I'd start in the city theme for a safe start, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's a very good opinion. So thank you for that, KO. Salixscape, the wonderful Salixscape. He goes on to say, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Seems like a gimmick that's fun to try out once or twice. Perhaps kids will like it, but I'm afraid this will hike prices up by a lot. And I think that's a sentiment that is shared by a lot of people. Boys and girls, thank you so much for all your feedback from the members and, of course, the peeps over on Instagram as well. I do appreciate it. And I'm looking for all sorts of ways to kind of get people involved and stuff like that. Even doing the odd question here and there as well. We did a few less last year than we did in 2024. But they're just difficult to arrange and get people the time to do it. We did it hard for a year, and then thereafter it sort of became a little bit more difficult. But maybe it will come back from time to time as well. It's one of those things. I don't know. What's the general vibe out there, Gaz? What are sort of people sort of thinking about it? We've spent pretty much, I don't know, hour and 3/4 talking about it. And we don't normally sit on a subject matter for so long. But this has been a big one this week on so many levels. So, Gaz, what do you reckon? And then we can start looking at some of the segments, I think.
Again, I think people are kind of, everyone sort of seems to be sort of open-minded, but not necessarily just a bit cautious about it as well. Because, it's like, what's going to happen with it? And where's it going to go? We've got like Matt says as well, it is aimed at kids, definitely, so that is the main thing we got to consider really with this. But again, we just, it's the only way to see how it's going to go really is what the kids do with it really at the end of the day. Again, people like some of the bits in the set, like Peeboo or Urban Lego Spaceman likes the A-Wing, which is true. It's a very nice little build on that one, I think. What else was that? And I think but again, so like I think like Si would probably be quite good to be able to try this as well, because obviously he's got his kids as well, so I think they'd be quite good. And there's a few people as well online as well, I think it would be great just to see how they react with it all as well, so I'm quite interested to see that. But I think Si's not happy because Ireland's not getting them. I won't put his comment on the screen because he did a bit of a swear. But
was he being cheeky? Ireland.
He's never cheeky. What are you talking about?
So I can always post one over to you, but it might not work in your country. It might not be out of charge or something like that.
But yeah, again, there's a few comments as well around the fact that city sets would be really, really cool with them as well. Which again, I think maybe like a neutral theme, as we've said as well, would be quite cool like that. Maybe one that's gonna have a wider audience. Maybe I don't think. Again, let's just have to see what happens with the future with it all. And Rich is just, what's Rich is saying as well. Don't know why Lego feels like they need to reinvent the wheel. They have a good product, concentrate on making great sets at an affordable price point. Yeah, that's a fair comment, I guess,
not sure I agree with that, considering how much hate there is against Lego not doing light kits. And you don't, if they came out with light kits, I don't think people would go, well, why are they reinventing the wheel? And they'd go, this is what we want. This is just the fact that Lego have come out with something first. So I think, Lego have constantly been reinventing stuff. We could go back to the history of like Mindstorms, which, as I said, is definitely the best tech invention that has ever come out of Lego. It was far ahead of its time. It was like the first visual programming language that existed. I mean, mainly because they managed to poach someone from MIT, but that was an interesting event. So they've done huge amounts of stuff. The amount of stuff they do for educational play, the robot football leagues and stuff, which are still going strong in universities and colleges all over the world, is because Lego are pushing for stuff. And not only are they doing the technology, they've got recyclable materials going into the bricks. They've got the plant-based plastics. So they've constantly been pushing ahead, and I think that's a good thing. I just really wish that at some point they hired some people who knew how to make apps, and then they could actually do stuff properly.
Well, we have Kev Gascoigne in the chat begging the question. I may know where you might be able to play with these before March. Now, here's the thing: there's this little convention that happens up in Manchester annually. Well, that's true. That's true. And we were saying a little earlier on, Kevin, that wouldn't it be good if they had some there at Bricktastic this year? So that would be quite the coup. That would be. So yeah, I think it would be a very, very cool idea indeed if that was the case.
Quite a few people as well going to Bricktastic with kids as well. So that'd be quite cool. Quite cool for them.
Yeah, I tell you what would be even cooler as well is whilst we're at Bricktastic, because we will be live from Bricktastic, if we can get our hands on them then and let people know what we think about it live. Let's see. Would Lego allow that? Who knows? But anyway, looking forward to the show nonetheless. My absolute favorite. We can but ask, guys. We can but ask. So they should get it, but you don't get what you don't ask for. So anyway, what can I say? We are all kids at heart. Andy, I completely agree. I think we are. We've all got this thing that people love to call, well, at least psychiatrists do anyway, the inner child. And I think that's in all of us. I really, really do. So I'm gonna end the survey tonight, actually, because I've got another survey that I want to kick off in a moment. The survey tonight just asking, how curious are you to try the new Lego Smart Brick system? I know one or two of you out there were interested to know why I used the word curious, because I just think we should be curious. We should be curious people by nature. I certainly am anyway. Very 23%. Not bothered. 38%. Which is lower than I thought, actually. Undecided, 23%. That's probably Gaz. Bad innovation, 17%. Greg's not even in the land yet. And he's still trying to break embargo dates. What can I say? What can I say? I could have like a little smart brick just over my shoulder or something like that. Could you imagine that? Anyway. What can I say? We'll have another Rocket Raccoon gate all over again. Sorry, that always makes me laugh. Bloody Rocket Raccoon. Anyway, so we'll end the poll there. And I think for this week, maybe we might have some time, because I'd like to look at those Bricklink Designer Program sets as well. But they're going to be available to purchase. Oh, that's still a little while away, actually, isn't it, Martin?
Yeah, so, February 16th, I want to say.
Oh, 2 days after Valentine's Day. Nice. Yeah. Actually, February 16th, that's the same week as Bricktastic, is it not?
Bricktastic is... Oh, yeah, that it'll be the Monday, and then Bricktastic will be that weekend.
Oh, yeah. God, how exciting is that? It's going to be so cool. Anyway, what can I say? Let's see what Carrie's up to. Carrie, have you got any new sweets, or are you still eating, getting through the last ones?
No, they're all gone.
I like the fact you're looking on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not even on the floor anymore. We picked them up. We're being very good.
5-second rule.
I didn't eat them. Actually.
Oh.
I don't know about them.
Can you pick them up on the table using your feet? That'd be quite a good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I was not put them on the table with my feet. If that's what you just said, I don't.
Okay, did you see that video I sent you? What that lady can do with her feet, with her toes?
Oh no,
she does that.
Oh like yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, ooh,
I've managed to block that. Thank you. Now it's back in my head.
It's back. There is some weird things. I get some weird stuff on my radar. What can I say? Anyway, Martin, how's your deconstructing going? Are you deconstructing or are you doing shopping?
So, yeah. No, I took apart the ramp, which I put up Monday. The city ramp, and I've done so that's a base plate, and I've just using the sugar grid, created something at an angle, and then I'm trying to figure out how to put this on, so it also sits at an angle this way, so that you can rest your car, and this will be the photo frame for the photo podium for the soapbox stuff. So yeah, so I'm just trying to put this on here at an angle as well.
Am I going to be building the same thing as you?
No, no, I'm building a photo podium. You're doing something.
I'm doing something else. All right, good stuff.
In the base. Yeah.
All I know is I've got to do a cube, and I think I've got to put stuff in it, but I'm not sure yet. I'll throw a few cars in it. That'll look fine. Right. Okay. Fair enough. I think we should just start looking at some of the segments. Gaz, do you want to queue up this week's mock the week?
Yeah, I sure can.
We've spoken to Carrie. Ian looks like he's got half a packet of something on it. Was that pattern? Is that the pattern on your top, Ian? Or was that? Oh, what is it?
No.
Oh no, it's the pattern. Sorry, I thought it was like that.
Yeah, very very small logo thing. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's nice. The Tommy Hilfiger, I think.
It's definitely not.
No,
I was just trying to big him up a bit. There we go.
It's definitely not.
I wouldn't waste money on clothes that cost money.
Really?
I mean, you did buy that with money.
Yeah, but
Just so you know.
Yeah,
Not
that's
much.
not very nice. Can you show us what you're doing? Are you organising stuff? Because people love organising things.
I'm trying to find. We're trying to clear this here completely so that we can start our mock in the background, or continue our mock. I mean,
yes.
And this stuff I kind of want to go in this cupboard, but this cupboard is stuff in, so I'm just renegotiating what things deserve to stay, and this one did not. So,
right, fair enough.
Now in pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. I like it. Well, what can I say? Building mock for the collab build. Oh, there we go. I think KO's actually doing something. KO, if you want me to mention what you're doing, by the way, let me know, and maybe we could mention it next week or something like that. Anyway, yeah, one month, not long now, a month from now, we'll be like that. Anyway, next week, folks, we'll be live from Brickvention in Australia. Oh yeah, Gaz, you always get nervous this time of year. I'm really nervous because I've done nothing. But if you lot knew what there are people that know. But anyway, there's stuff going on in the background. I think, well, serious enough anyway. So anyway, what can I say? Let's just say the time I put aside to be working on my mock, and I'm sure this happens to people all the time, was kind of taken up with other things, real world stuff. Also as well, I'm looking forward to seeing Snot and Steph out there, because I want to get a selfie with me and Steph, but I want selfie put in that face that she pulls on her avatar. I want that because I can't say you can do it without breaking your jaw. I really can't. I've tried. I really have. But anyway,
tried breaking your jaw, or tried putting the face. Which one?
Put in the face.
Right,
put in the face. Anyway, time for someone rather trying, shall we say? Is
very,
very, is of course the wonderful Gaz for this week's wonderful mock the week. Right, guys, I'm going to get my laughing gear around a Kit Kat. What have you got for us this week, my friend?
Nice. Okay, so I've actually got a bit of a bumper one this week because I couldn't decide. So you may have to bear with me because I'm going to probably just speed waffle slightly. So I've actually got 3 mocks that I found because I couldn't decide. I don't know, maybe it's 4. It might have been 4. 3 or 4.
You can spread it over 3 or 4 weeks, guys, if you want.
No, I know that, but
the same designer.
But, I was kind of sort of backfilling as well for the ones I missed. So, I'm kind of trying to make up for lost time. And
what filling, Gaz? What filling?
Backfilling, honestly. It's mine like a sewer. So we've got the first one I wanted to just highlight was by this chap, Fan Brick FR. So he's a French builder who his passion is for building Lego, which is very, very broadly speaking what the tagline says in his page.
Ooh la la.
Oui, c'est pas. So the build that took my attention from CoinCoin's page was this one, which I always get the name of is it the Argonath? I think that's what they're called. The Argonath is. I did get it right. So this is in the first film Fellowship of the Ring, which is going back into cinema in a couple of
Oh.
weeks. They go through these this point where they've got these two huge statues, and there's a bit of an Easter egg in the film as well that Gollum is actually in there on one of the statues as it pans past. But they go through these massive statues, and this builder has created this, which I think is absolutely brilliant. He's got really good sense of scale, and I love the fact that you've got the boats going through the middle of them both. And I love I really like the water work as well around the boats with the slipstream, as it were, from where they're actually going through the water. And I really like the effect. And I think they've done such a really good job with the builds here. You've got, they look, they're instantly recognizable what they are. But I also like the fact that they actually look like they're statues that would have been carved. And I like the fact that you've got then the rock work down the bottom and some actual greenery as well, where it would be creeping up and sort of growing over them slightly. And they're just they're a really imposing moment in the films anyway, and really quite beautiful design. And I really love the way they've done like the face on the faces on these, and as well, really like, as I said, you get the really good sense of scale. I mean, you got like the small boats here, dwarfed by these massive things. That's not a joke because Gimmick's in the picture. They're dwarfed by these massive statues. And again, they're really huge, and it's done such a good job. And like the water, you get the sense of depth there, the way it's sort of lighter at the edge, where you would be a bit more shallow, and then you've got the darker bit here, and again, just the water bit here, where they've got the boats. I can't think of the word, sailing, but they're not sailing, moving through the water as they're trying to just get from get to the destination, which see they kind of get to, but in a weird way in the film. But yeah, it's just I really love this build, and just someone taking the theme of Lord of the Rings and expanding upon it as well. We've seen a couple of these when I've been doing this, like the chap who built the big tree beard as well. He was a really great build as well. And again, this is up there. And also there's the rumours as well of rowing. Thanks, Andy. I can't think of the words. Thanks, chat. Oh, my brain is not working very well. But yeah,
is that the actual word you were thinking of, guys?
Yeah, I can think of it.
Did they use like outboard motors in Lord of the Rings? Were they not about in those days?
No, they're using inboard rowing instead, not outboard motors. It's fine.
Okay.
But here you've got Gollum as well creeping around. Obviously, he's chasing after the ring, and then this is the moment from the actual film, and you can see how well the build is done. This is, as I said, it's a really stunning moment in the film where it looks absolutely beautiful, and just like the build as well. I think such a good work, such a good job they've done on the actual build itself. So this is one I wanted to highlight. Again, not many followers. I know there's not many followers, not many posts, on this page, but the ones it's got so far, really great builds, really detailed. So please go and check him out, or check them out. Sorry. So that's Fan Brick FR. So on to number 2. So it's going to be a fly, is it?
French.
Yeah. Yeah. The first this builder is
backfilling part 2. This is, folks, backfilling part 2.
Yeah.
Give
This is Ninja Bricks. So just wanted to highlight this builder again, because we've seen the gingerbread AT-AT. Well, he took that idea and was like, I see a gingerbread AT-AT now. To the UCS gingerbread AT-AT, which I think is really cool. This really would have been, Kev was in chat as well for Bricktastic. This is great because the AT-ATs were at Bricktastic. I think this would be a worthy addition to those at Bricktastic, because I think the builder's done such a good job. Again, it looks very gingerbready. It's very in theme with the one that came out this year. And I think it's so colourful and fun. And I love the fact that, you've got where the guns are at the front. You've got like the candy canes with like the stripes in it, and you've got like the little antlers and stuff on there, which there could be like crystal spun sugar or something.
Guys, the feet. Look at the feet; they're all different.
Yeah, again, it's just brilliant, isn't it? It's like like icing. Someone's gone crazy, or like the kids have put decorated biscuits. Or I don't know what.
Guys, you're gonna wake up tomorrow. You're gonna have like you're gonna have like sound like a Chinaman or something like that. You're gonna have a whole new language tomorrow. You're gonna have lost the ability to speak English.
Well, that does happen. That does happen. People wake up and they suddenly speak in like with a funny accent or something.
It does happen, yeah.
Does,
Geordie seems to be a thing as well. They wake up with Geordie or Brummie accents or something like that.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Mine's originally from Essex, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's posh, isn't he? What is it? Yeah. I think I have Jake. But yeah, again, this is really, really great fun build. What I really particularly like as well is the fact that, you know, again, it's what we all do best. You know, there's a set that comes out and it just sparks that little part of your imagination, and you think, oh, I know, I could do this. And like Ben Bricks has done, he's taken the idea and completely run with it, and we've got this really, really fantastic UCS gingerbread AT-AT, which again, it's fun to look at, and I really love all the details, like the candy cane sort of detailing here, and it does make me think of gingerbread, and it does make me think I wish it was Christmas again. But the other good thing as well that Ben Bricks did as well over Christmas as well, he did do he did turn the Star Destroyer into a Christmas tree as well, which is really good.
Really cool, that is quite cool, actually.
Yeah,
like that.
That's what I mean. It's just really sort of fun stuff. So yeah. So again, do give Ben Bricks a follow on Instagram. And okay, so this one is a joint build. So this is the last one. So there's Lego_lamb and also load up lamb bricks, or one word. And the build that caught my eye is this one. Come on. I told you I'm racing through this.
You are, guys. I never see you. Is it your New Year's resolution to not waffle or something? Is it what's happening?
No, it's just too much. No. I just wanted to. There was so many builds over Christmas. I wanted to still get them whilst they're still. Sort of
guys, you are cute. You are cute, guys. And I got to be honest. This is beautiful as well.
And then just said, where's he gonna munge up today? But no. So this one it's down as a dual build between the two builders here, and it was built for Tucson Brick Convention, which was back in November, and it's called Dragon Peak. And I really, really love this one. It's full of whimsy and really, really sort of creative, and I love the idea as well. You've got this big dragon, massive thing sort of snaking around this mountain that almost look like it's going to attack this castle or temple at the top. And it's just really, really fun. And the fantasy on it as well is really, really great. And the imagery as well, the fact that you've got, presumably this is a layer of clouds here. So this is an idea of how tall this mountain is meant to be, or Dragon Peak is meant to be. So it's sticking above the clouds, and you've got like clouds in the background here. And all these other details as well. So like they've got the pathway that goes up towards the temple at the top. All these little details. So like, they wouldn't walk through these. I can never remember what the gateways are called when they're that sort of design. But it's just really, really good way of building it. I mean, using the sausages. I mean, for goodness sake, the sausage piece is just ridiculously versatile anyway. But again, yet another use for it is creating this wonderful sort of archway. I can't quite remember what the actual archway is called, but it's quite Ninjago-esque as well. The fact that it's on there. But you know, there are some Ninjago Easter eggs in there as well. As he said there, as they've said there, I should say. But yeah, great use of color as well, and some really interesting techniques to get some of these sort of really, really small scale, colorful trees as well. So you've got like an upside down plate with some flower pieces on there, and they're all upside down as well, which is really, really quite cool. We've got built-in archways as we're going up the mountainside, and little temples and little pools with boats in. And again, houses on the outside, and even this, which I think is some sort of cage or cable card type contraption here, all the way up to the top. We've got this massive fortress / temple at the top. Again, great build to get this. Using some Minecraft tiles here, a nice gear piece there to get some steps, which I think they did on a Harry Potter, the big giant Hogwarts as well. They used gears like that for the stairs, for the the big giant staircase. But again, really, really, really beautiful build. And in this, then the the centerpiece then, or the eye-catching piece of the whole thing, is this green dragon that's just snaking around just to try and sort of attack, if you like. And really, really great pieces on the head as well. So you've got like these big sort of flag pieces that they use. I know you use them in Ninjago City Gardens as well for the big sort of tower. Then you've got like the horn piece there, which gives it a really sort of slitty, narrow, evil-looking eye. So you just don't know quite what's going to happen next. And then you've got the ingot piece as well, which is great.
Oh, it's ingot.
Like,
that's
scales.
what it is.
Yeah. I did think initially when I first glanced at it, that it's masonry, but no, yes, the
that's what I thought. And I was thinking, what the heck is it? Because it's the wrong shape, wrong size for it. But yeah, 4 ingots. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Really, really, really good piece. A really versatile piece as well. It's great for like tiling in general, but I haven't seen it used for scales before. So on a dragon like that, it's really, really great to see. Again, beautiful shaping on this temple as well.
Yeah, it's Micropolis, really. This is for a temple.
Just
do you know what looked really something like that, but in the form of like what's the Harrison Ford movie set in the future, in the sort of world of Alien?
Oh, Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner in a Micropolis style. Oh, that would be bloody good. That would be. Look at the stairs. Look at the way they've done that. That's clear. Yeah. Is that 1x2 round plate, guys?
Yeah, it's such a useful piece. Just the fact that you can just stack them and just curve them around things as well. It's just so useful. It's such a versatile brick. It really is. So that was their build. It says it's a collab build between Lamb Bricks and Lego _Lamb. Again, Dragon Peak that there. So yeah, give everyone a check out. They're all really, really brilliant builders. So as I said, 4 builders in total today. Very sorry, mad rush. So it's been Ninja Bricks who did the UCS gingerbread AT-AT, Lamb Bricks, and Lego _Lamb who did the beautiful Dragon's Peak, and we also had Coin who did the Argonath from Lord of the Rings, and there are also some videos on there as well, so you can see a bit more about just a bit more sort of around the models as well. But yeah, do check them all out. Good
amazing, guys. What was it? 4 of the best. Some serious backfilling there. Gaz, what can I say? Top form today for this week's What the Week. Okay, so in a moment or so, we're going to have this week's Martin's Mad Deals. I just wanted to check in on Carrie, make sure she's doing okay. Carrie, how are you doing? Is everything under control in the Bod's household?
Yep, everything seems all fine here. Thank you.
Okay, good stuff.
I finished taking apart my set. I saved this part from it because I figure I can use it somewhere else. It's like a little slushy
let's have
thing.
a look. Slushy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah, I sometimes do that. If I've taken sets apart and I'm like, actually, I want to keep that build. Monkey Kid sets are good for that.
I like a little TV stand as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Because they can just slot into another build that we do. Save us.
Yeah.
Look at.
Yeah, exactly. You got it there already. That's nice. Yeah, it's nice, like a fascinator. TJ, are you okay for time?
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'm making sure. How long you got with us, TJ? I know you got
probably another like 15 minutes or so.
Okay. We could potentially finish the stream in time tonight. Who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. I'd say we got about half an hour to go. 27 minutes maybe. Let's see. What we're going to do next. I'll tell you what we're going to do next. We're going to look at some very seriously good Martin's Mad Deals. Okay, Martin, it's been a little while. It feels like we've just kind of recovered. Actually, we haven't recovered at all. Actually, I need a couple of paychecks to help me recover fully from what you did to me last week or last year, blowing my wallet to bits. So anyway, what have you got for us this week, my friend?
So when on Lego, obviously we've still got some GWPs on the website. These are still available. I did check. Vintage parade car is available with spends of £180 or $200. The Year of the Horse, that's available on spends of £65 or $70. And then we got the Celebration Cake, and this is specifically if you spend on Duplo, £35 or $40. And they are available up to end of day on the 11th of January or while stocks last. So yeah, all three available as of earlier today when I checked. So
that's unusual, isn't it? To be nearly 10 days into the new year and the GWP is still available.
Yeah.
And considering it was very general as well, I'm quite surprised by that, dude. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, obviously there was I think a lot of people went after a certain other set that didn't have this GWP available with it. They still got this one. They still got the horse. Still got little horsey, but they didn't get the parade car. So
really, so if you got the Creed House, you didn't get that as well. I thought you got that additionally.
No, if you got the Creel House, you did not get the parade car. It was excluded. It said that on the website, but I know that some stores were a bit confused. But yeah, because some stores thought the vintage car was only with the modular, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
I actually heard one of the staff members at my store say that when I was near the till, and I was like, nope. And then when they actually scan the other person, I think it comes up on the till to tell them.
It does. It's the system. Yeah, the system. If they could want to give it to you, but if the system says no, can't do it.
Yeah. So unlike previous years, I'm not sure if we'll have a lot of multiple runs on this set, because I know like with the moving truck and such, other kind of specific GWPs that were tied to modulars, they sometimes did 2 or 3 runs in a year on them to get rid, basically. But obviously, I think because it's been general, we probably won't see that many runs. There might be one other one in the year, a very kind of limited while stocks last kind of thing, but we'll see. I like it. I think it's a nice car. Yeah. Then I quickly checked a couple of the sale items on Lego. So in the US, and I only really picked sets which were like, because it's January, we're all probably a little bit spent out. These are kind of lower price sets that are currently available. This is the US website. They actually have the CMF ones, as we've dubbed them, the 6-pack, where you can get half of them. They are reduced from $29.94 to now $17.96, saving you about $12 on the website. Boogie the Clown. Yeah, that's we don't get the 6-packs in the UK. Don't know why.
I wish we did.
Yeah,
quite handy if we did.
Yeah, Boogie the Clown Brickhead literally came out last year. Also has retired.
Really?
It's retired. Yeah. The Luffy and Boogie the Clown didn't last a full year. The brickheads.
Oh, wow.
The one-piece sets have the actual sets.
Yeah.
But the 2 brickheads, they went for retirement last year.
And so some of those one-piece sets have really discounted heavily as well recently.
Yeah,
like 50%. One of them was.
Yeah, we'll see one a bit later on.
The
big one a bit later on. But yeah,
oh.
and then obviously with Wicked being out as well, I thought we'll throw in a Wicked set as well. I've actually just recently watched that.
Is it any good? Was part 2 okay?
It was all right. Part 1's better, in my opinion, but part 2 was all right. But I believe that of the musical in the West End as well. I think the part 2 was weaker than part 1. So, but yeah, so you've got Shiz University, which is the only set that you've got Nessa Rose in as a mini doll. So that was $30. It's now $17.99. So yeah, so that's a nice, again, $12 saving on that one as well. And then on the UK Lego website, we've got the Dueling Club, which is part of the Hogwarts Castle system. Was £20, but it wasn't a bad price set anyway, because you get the really cool,
cheap,
part big with that sand green cape, which is lovely.
Great little set. That only came out a year ago as well.
Yep. That's now £14. The little Vespa that you can buy was £9. It's now £5.39. Really nice little set.
That's not bad.
Yeah, nice little pocket money set. And of course, I threw this in for you, Greg.
Thanks, mate.
London Bus was £8.49. It's now £6.79. You could limit to 5 online if you're going to buy it online.
Do you know, I did that. I just wanted to. I couldn't believe they're retiring it because it sells so well at Leicester Square. But like I said in my vid, it's kind of very regional sort of thing. So I bought myself 10, and we'll see how that goes.
So yeah, that's been reduced. Again, some nice little pocket money sets available while stocks last, because I believe they've retired. Well, that one's retired anyway. The bus. I'm not sure about the Vespa. That might be retired. I'm not sure. But yeah. Then over on Amazon, picked a couple of sets. Amazon deals aren't the highest at the moment. There seems to be a lot of botanicals available on Amazon. Just saying that. So yeah. So in the UK, the Red Bull F1 car. So if you'd waited through all of the F1 hype that was last year, you can now pick up the F1 car, Speed Champs.
Loads cheaper. God.
Yeah, £17 reduced from 23. So all those people who went out and bought like 12 cars right off the bat could have made a massive saving.
It's £200, wasn't it? It was £200 to buy them all. But
yeah, so I think most of these F1 Speed Champs now online have reduced to roughly £17-18. Some of the places did have them down at about 15, I think, at the course of the end of last year. But this is the big one-piece set.
It's huge.
The Baratier, £270 at full retail. It is now £210 on Amazon.
Huge. That's a massive discount.
£60 saving. Note, there are vouchers available on this set. I don't know if it's on everyone's Amazon account, but when I click on this item, there is an additional £20 off you can get. So it makes it down to £190.
£190 from £270. That's very good. Gaz, you love pirates. Come on, you should be all over this.
So yeah. So the Baratier, you could get it for about £190. Again, I don't know if everyone has that voucher available to them, but when I go on Amazon, it's there. There's a couple of other Lego sets that do have additional vouchers on top of the already reduced prices as well. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. Make sure you tick that little checkbox to say apply voucher. And then we got the red maple bonsai tree, which is a lovely tree. Haven't got this yet, but I'd like to pick it up. Was £55. It's now £42. So it's not a bad saving. Not the biggest saving, but it's not a bad saving. I think it's around 20-odd%. 25.
Take it out of the pot. You've got yourself a really good tree for your city.
Yeah. So and we did have so I've got the happy plants over in America, but we do have the happy plants in the UK are on discount as well. Like I said, there's quite a few botanicals on discount on Amazon. So yeah, have a good look through them. You'll see a few.
Harry loves those. I do. I'm going to buy that set for Gemma. I think give it to her next week. We'll build it together on Saturday. I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah, these are cute. I think in the UK they're about £15 now or something like that. So it's not bad. Yeah, but the little happy plants was $23. It's now down to $18.39. Yeah, really cute. And people have been customizing them. And I think we heard rumor that there's going to be a follow-up set. So I think they're doing more, if I remember correctly.
They've gone down really well. I like them. They're just really characterful. And they are quite cute. They are really cute, even though I say that. Yeah. I'm a geezer.
The other two sets I got from America, these are linked to what's currently just come out on the January 1st. So if you have the small Speed Champs one, you can still get the larger Icons car. It's reduced from $200 to $170. It's not a bad saving, $30 saving. So it's about 15% off, which is nice. And this car does do all 3 versions when you can build it up. So yeah, and you get Marty and Doc in a different outfit. Well, yeah, Doc's in a different outfit, I think, definitely, but I can't remember what Marty's doing.
I think they're the Back to the Future 2 outfits they're in, so
so
get them to go with conversion.
Yeah, and apparently there are a bunch of like mocks and modifications you could do to this car as well. So people have added loads of stuff. Like somebody at work actually has this, and they said that they're putting it on a plinth with the wheels folded. But another thing they saw is that somebody had mocked brick-built flames behind it, so it looks like it's on a road and it's got the flames coming behind it and stuff. So yeah, yeah. So whichever version you like, yeah, you could build it and then put additions to it. And there's a bunch of lighting kits for this as well. And then I thought, well, with Iron Man coming out, the new brick-built character Iron Man, I'll throw the bust up. So this is Iron Man bust, was $60, now down to $48, 20% saving. Yeah, it's all right bust. I'm not one for the busts, but I think this is one of the ones that looks better because of the Iron Man itself just looks better brick built than some of the other characters they've done. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I've got for this week. But yeah, there's still sales at Very and Argus, John Lewis. There's still some sets that are apparently retired. They're still on shelves at certain places. If you were here last week, I influenced Greg to try and get one from Smiths. Check your Smiths out. They've got retired sets, even from like 2024. So
yeah, dude, I'm getting the Icon set. I'm buying the Icon set, but I'm getting it as because I'm traded in those 70 sets for cash and stuff. But one of the things they've got for me to trade with is that Icon set, and I'm just like, yeah. Because we've got this owl in the garden, and I hear him every night and every morning, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And I showed Gemma it the other day, and she says, "Yeah, that looks beautiful. Let's buy it." It's the sort of thing we'd put on the sideboard, actually in the house as well. So
yeah,
it's a cool thing.
He's a very nice set. I'm looking at him over there.
You still pleased with it? You built it a week ago. That's what you did last Friday.
It's gorgeous. It's I still need to find its forever, well, not forever home, but like I need to find its space. So I do need to do a bit more rearrangement than what I've already been doing. But yeah, but currently he's just sitting on the desk on the side, just looking at me. Yeah, and yeah, I saw Lauren's finished one as well. I know she finished her set that she was building, the new one. Yeah, the one which looks a little bit more shocked.
I know that. Yeah.
She posted it on Instagram. So,
I haven't seen that. I was looking at that stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Did she say she liked it? She normally puts in like loads of text and it's so small I can't read it. So I've got to either read it, go back to it 1 billion times, or I just take a photograph of it and just zoom in and just read it then.
Yeah. I think she's pretty impressed with it, and all the little nods and little play features and Easter eggs in there are really nice. Yeah, for the Philosopher's Stone. And I think that the other thing she posted was obviously that whole thing about the different box names.
Saucer. I saw that. Yeah, she did the saucer. She was shocked when she came on that time. She's like, OMG. She's like, how the hell am I going to get that? And it's just like, you're going to be in the UK in like a matter of weeks. So
yeah,
pretty cool. How good is that for timing for a Harry Potter fan?
Exactly.
What can I say?
So yeah, just keep your eyes open. There'll be more deals. January sales are happening. So yeah.
Good one, mine. That was this week's. I just think we got another 51 to go this year. Martin's Mad Deals. And without further ado, it's time for this week's. Hold on, or is it? TJ, how are you doing for time?
It actually looks like I do have to go.
You do have to go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Actually, I can stay longer, but no.
I wish I could stay longer.
We'd love you to. But anyway, tell us what you're going to be up to this weekend.
I'm going to be going to the opening of Bricks and Minifigs Cherville, which is in Indiana. It's being opened by
Is that one? Is that the one Ryan's doing?
Yeah, that's the one he'll be at. Yeah.
All right, he's getting around a bit. Did he fly? I was like, I didn't think he liked flying.
He drove, I believe. from what I heard, he came close to flying, but he was able to drive, but he came very close to having to fly.
Wow,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, I know there's going to be several people from the Lego space there. Get Cooped is going to be there, I believe.
Oh, really? Cool.
Stud City will be there. Yeah, and I'll be there. I'll just be in line if anyone happens to want to say hi.
Just tell him. Just say I know M&R, and tell him you're his personal security guard or something like that. Are you going to take loads of pictures and send them to us as well?
Yeah, I'll see about taking some pictures, maybe even film stuff. I filmed stuff for January 1st, but I haven't done anything with it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be going to that, and then other than that, I'll be back in my usual Monday stream of building the old town, which I'm not very far along with. I have like
it bloody will be an old town if you keep doing it at that rate.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah, I have like this, and then there's some smaller portions of it here too. A few other smaller parts. This table is actually
work desk area. Look at it. You're running out of space in there, mate. You are. That looks good.
Yeah, I am. I'll have to take more stuff apart.
Okay, fair game. It's got to be done, isn't it? You know, let the fish down. It might be saying that. It looks good. You make that fish in the background look good. So you'll be back on Monday. You doing anything with anyone else, Amberlire Bricks or anything like that this week?
No, nothing else this weekend. Clicking Bricks did have a couple of episodes in recent times. We had our episode last Saturday with special guest One Brick Stud. We were talking about anniversaries and Harry Potter, and mainly Harry Potter, but we also talked a little bit of Ninjago. I managed to squeeze it in there.
Of course you did. Always got to squeeze in a little bit of Ninjago. Yeah. That's what you're all about, TJ. That's what we love you, my friend. All right, TJ, lovely to see you. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Give our regards to Ryan when you see him tomorrow as well. And just have a great day and take some pictures. I want to see some pictures for next week.
Yes, I'll do my best to remember to take pictures.
And Instagram.
At least take pictures. Yeah.
Give us some pictures and throw some on Instagram as well. It'd be good to see what you guys get up to in the old windy city. All right, take care, my friend. Look after yourself.
Bye, everyone.
See you, TJ.
Bye, TJ. That was good to see him, isn't it? Okay. Do check out the survey, folks. You might have noticed there's another survey up. In terms of Lego enhancements, which do you prefer? At 48% at the moment, Lego light kits, i.e. like my bricks, in joint second place and third and fourth place. Lego sound bricks, 17%. Lego smart bricks, 17%. None of the above, 17%. That's a first. It really, really is. Anyway, a survey for all. What can I say? I have to throw in none of the above just for Steph. It's a Steph requirement. It really is. And now is the requirement for this week's Brick Picks. Alrighty. Well, I've got to check. I can still get through these. Triple tie. I like it. I like a triple tie. Do you know what a triple tie sounds like? Something that TIE fighters ride in, doesn't it? Star Wars. I like that triple tie.
Or a very secure shoe.
Yeah, or something Gaz wears underneath his chins. There we go.
Chins.
He noticed. I told you his hearing's better than what you think it is, Martin. Anyway, what can I say? What we can say is, look at that. How many years did I go on about getting that minifigure? I've got to think of another one to get now.
Well, it's 10 years since the film came out this year, so 9, I'm guessing.
Krennic looks angry there, doesn't he? It's good. Yeah, they're reckoning that new Starfighter film. There's lightsabers in it. Tom Cruise has done a lightsaber directing.
I read that,
yeah, I didn't think Starfighter was anything to do with Jedi or anything like that. So I'm like, what's all that about then? Anyway, we'll find out, I suppose, when the film comes. But I mean, to me, that's a bit of a spoiler, if you ask me. But anyway, Tom Cruise has done some directing on it. I'm all in on it. I really am. So you see some Jedi coming down in like a rope wire coming down like that, giving it all that. You know what scene he directed. This is from Andy Seston. This is Jedi Impossible. Look at this. It looks good, doesn't it? Star Wars. There we go. It's got some extra stormtroopers there, some extra stormies. There we go. Oh, here's throwing in a few extra ones in there. Anything going on up there? Everything going on right there? There we go. There's the old. Oh look, smart bricks not included. You know. Great pictures, Andy. Hope you enjoyed it as well, Andy. I thoroughly loved building it. Will I ever do a review on it? I might do. I'm behind on everything already. So anyway, who knows? This is supposed to be Chad. Chad sent me this. Yeah, what has he put here? Look, he's put in all the stickers on the F1 loving niece's Christmas present like a good gunkle should. Maybe dark tray. Oh, nicely done as well. This is from Chad. Look at, I didn't. Oh my, that is. I thought I mean, I keep thinking I really would love to do a Technic set, and then I see stuff like that. I'm like, oh, actually, no, I don't. That's Chad there. Beautiful Chad. That's Christopher. Bricks and Minifigs. I'm sure this lady has a name. Did you pay on our way over to Denver to catch our flight back to Los Angeles, we got a visit from our friend who owns Bricks and Minifigs in Castle Rock, Colorado. Amazing. I tell you what, right? I wish this country had Bricks and Minifigs, right? Because there is I swear to God, there is a new one that opens every week. And I honestly, hand on heart, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that as well. Do you feel that, Martin, Gaz? It just always seems to be opening there.
There's so many places for used Lego.
I know. It is really cool. It really is. This is Chad. I love Chad. I love the little narration he does on it. I wish I could talk as sophisticated as he does. Making minifigs with Mandy at the Lego store at the Glendale Galleria. I used some of the new Ninjago 15th anniversary stickers. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick them up on Sunday. Someone's actually collected up all the minifigures for me for the Ninjago ones. That's jolly exciting. Loving that. Albeit the ones that you can get from the BAM anyway, not build a minifigure. Oh, there we go. Painting a C in Ninjago. There we go. That said, I think someone has also picked some of these up for me as well. Just saying. So, moving on. Sorry. I can't believe this came from Echo Bricks. It's like, what? And then the more you look at it, the more you see the Technic. Look at him shoulder pads, guys. Look at him shoulder pads.
Oh, Joan Collins would be properly jealous.
No. Very, very cool. Actually, Carrie, do you ever wear shoulder pads? Do you wear shoulder pads? Did you wear them back in the day?
No. How old do you think I am?
I don't know. Similar age to me, aren't you? Surely?
No, I'm like a good 10 years younger than you, Greg.
No, not a good 10 years. Surely not.
It's good for me.
There you go. Don't do that, Carrie.
Exactly 10 years younger.
Is it? I guess it is exactly. Is it? Oh, I don't know.
Well, give or take a few months.
Check out their new survey as well, folks. In terms of Lego enhancements, which do you prefer? Oh, there we go. Even I put some pictures in this week. I love this figure. I put this in here for the Harry Potter fans amongst us, of which there are a lot out there. Look at the printing on the face there, guys. It's angry, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's really good. It's mid-transformation, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it so lot. Looping, man. Love a bit of looping. Snooker looping, that's all we. Do you remember that song, guys? There we go. There's some Ninjago there. You like there, guys? You having a bit of a scratch?
No, I got itchy nose.
Yeah, itchy what? Oh, if it's the sound. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's it, guys. No. Have you built your one yet, guys?
What? Oh my guys. Mirrors there. Look.
Yeah. Oh, is there? You built it. It's lovely, isn't it? It is nice. I had to buy another one, Gaz. I could not. I wanted to get another one. I really love these.
I'm not going to get another one. I'm just going to rebuild it and just see if I can get different stickers. Different shuttle.
Oh, okay. Gaz, do you remember the name of that car?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Can you remember it, Martin? Can you remember what it's called? Because Gaz is just being horrible.
I can, yeah. I believe it was something like a Countach or something.
Yeah, baby. Countach. Oh, I haven't had that out for ages. There we
Doesn't
go.
that mean you've got to pay Craig 50 quid next time you see him?
No, he pays me.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, look, the Grey Lady. Look at the printing.
Oh, that's a good print. It's a nice hairpiece actually as well.
It's really good figure. It's a really, really good figure. I love it. I really wanted that Countach, but I can't stand the printing on the windshield.
Yeah, it's quite transparent, isn't it? Really.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Look at it.
I will say, actually, the one on the DeLorean is actually really, really good.
Bugatti very good as well, mate. But I'm glad the DeLorean is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bugatti. I think Jang's reviewed it as well. I hope he liked it because honestly, I think the Bugatti's amazing. Yeah, I read a review the other day, or I heard someone say, "Oh, they feel like these Bugatti and the Ferrari Speed Champions are rubbish," and I'm like, I think they're really good. So hopefully, I'm hoping Jang likes the Bugatti because I think it's one of the best Speed Champions I've ever built. This is from Luke. What do you reckon, guys?
That's a good idea. I like that. Shame we can't get the windscreen in the yellow. That's
you need that. Or different. I'd use a different windscreen. They must have another windscreen that's in yellow. Surely.
Possibly. This is Lego. They don't do things logically.
No. I've still got something to open from him as well, you know. If you know, you know. Martin sent me this. I think this is where Martin actually lives. This is just he's just made a big
I'd love to live there.
Martin, the background looks bloody awesome in this.
Yeah, that was the limited edition case. I bought the case before I bought the set.
Did you?
Because it's also that stained glass, so it actually allows it's translucent rather than just opaque, so it does allow light through.
Light.
Yeah,
bloody hell.
You on the one that's not limited edition but still printed, it's opaque, so it's similar, very similar, but it's just full back, so you can't see through it. But on the back of the case, there is actually the inside. You can still see the inside of the castle because they've left that part blank, so you can see through, and you can still see the inside from behind. So
that's cool.
So if you had it on more of like a coffee table or something, you could see it. Yeah,
looks nice though. I got to say that does look really lovely. I definitely see the appeal in buying that.
Yeah.
This is a Pro Clune. Is his name Pro Clune?
Yeah, Pro Clune. Yeah. I got him because I got gifted some Lego, a secondhand Lego, and it comes with the big ship, his actual starfighter, but didn't have the figure. So when they when they announced that this microfight was coming out, I was like, cash in, yes, let's get it.
yeah, definitely, mate.
So
cool. It looks nice as well. I like your worktop as well. That looks nice.
Yeah,
nice
that's my new coffee table.
Is it? Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? What DVD? Is that a DVD or something in the background as well? Is that the Lego box at the top?
Oh, God.
Oh, no, it's just the Lego box.
Is that a DVD?
Get the DVDs.
There's no one buys DVDs other than you.
Okay.
Guys, and you steal books.
Yep.
What have we got here?
Yeah, that's your Splat Attack Clayface.
There we go. Oh, is that a DVD? Oh no, it's in the Lego case.
Too thick for DVD.
No, guys, knows the specs for DVD cases. I love you guys. Honestly, sometimes you. I was getting all excited when Martin told me he bought this. I was like, "Oh, we got to build them together." And he's like, "I've already built it." I was like, "No way!" I think you can change his facial expressions as well, can't you?
Yes, those four ends are just on hinges, so you can easily change it. And then the eyes, I think, if you swap the eyes over, it'll make his brows go down, so it looks sad rather than angry.
Oh, it's very good. I can't wait to see this horror film this year. It's going to be the first horror film I've ever actually gone to the cinema to watch.
Yeah. It's a cool little set. I like it.
Oh, guys, do you remember Blocks magazine? This was always in their top 20 sets of all time. It was just when I say, and I wish Blocks still did that, you know, because I think they should do like maybe a refresher one for the year or something like that. Because like some of the sets were like they just would not move. But I think they should refresh them and do it. Go back to that.
Nice one.
That is a lovely build, but I hate those stickers.
The stickers are completely wrong.
The colours are so far off.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! It's
But
jeez, man, they got to be the same color as the flipping bricks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great truck. It's
annoying.
a really nice little truck, but it's just those three stickers. Yeah,
even the shark don't like it. It's just giving up. It's like, oh, I can't even bother to eat anyone. Just sort those stickers out.
Maybe personally decided that was a good sticker.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, you built this
Yeah, the
3D.
GWP, yeah.
Was it any good?
It's all right. Yeah, it's just, it's a little micro castle. I didn't have the original castles when this came out. So my love of castles has developed more recently. Because I never had any of the old castle sets. But but I do like the fact they show the old castle sets at the end of the instruction book to show you exactly which sets these are referencing. Otherwise, I'd be like, I've been on the riser.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to know if Carrie, are you ever going to sell your forest stronghold there? That looks
This
nice.
one here. This one.
That one there. I love that set. I've never bought it.
Do you want it? Is that why you're?
No, I'm just asking. Are you ever going to sell it? Because I know you've been selling off stuff.
I don't know. It's there as a reminder to not buy everything that you think you want.
Yeah. All right. Let me know if you do, though. Let me know if you do. Interesting. Always interested. I might end up buying one this weekend. It's
Don't. It's not worth it.
Do you not like it? Do you not like it? Okay. All right. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. It's pretty, but yeah, where would you put it?
Well, this is weird. The weird thing. I know. I'm just thinking of medieval stuff. That's all. I'm probably just being a bit OTT. That's why I'm literally selling on. I've sold after this weekend. In the last 4 months, I've sold and traded 270 sets. That's wild. And I can still go deeper as well. Anyway, story. I should really. Most people would actually video this and tell people about it. And I am videoing the piles of sets that I'm selling that. But equally, I just want to kind of do away with it and get things done. Because if you video things, it takes up it. And like, for example, I've got like 3 of these. I'm just getting rid of this weekend as well, which I love. I've kept one, but I'm not going to need all 3 of them.
It's good. It's a lovely set.
It's nice.
It is a really, really cute set.
Yeah. It comes with an outside toilet as well. It's really cool. Oh no, so it's a TARDIS. Sorry, guys.
There's probably one in there somewhere. At least 4.
I love it. Do you know the funny thing is? Gemma said to me, so 2 sets that I'm selling, actually 1 set I'm selling from Hidden Side. I was going to sell one of them. Which one was it? It's the one with the prawn. It's a Hidden Side set with the giant
shrimp
prawn.
shack, isn't
it? Yeah. I was going to sell that, and then I looked at it and I was like, no, I want to keep this one because it gets rave reviews and it's a good set. So the other one I'm selling is like a buggy of some sort from Hidden Side. Gemma picked up the box and she said to me, "What is this? Like, what is the set? What's it called?" And I said, "That's exactly one of the reasons why it failed. Like, you just didn't know what you're buying." So anyway. And she said, when she did it, she said, when she picked up this one for the kind of coffee shop, she said, "I've got this hat." And I have actually. I do have that exact hat. Very, very cool. But he makes it a bit better.
Is it that size as well?
Is it?
It just fits on your finger. So it's perfect.
Yeah, it keeps me little pinky warm, guys, around the now. Guys, what was this one? I don't think I bought this one. This was good.
That was the gazebo one. I think it's gazebo one.
Yeah, it's a gazebo. Yeah, that came out earlier in December.
Yeah,
but
there's another lovely one.
Yeah,
but it's really weird to say both of those GWPs I think are really, really lovely Winter Village sets and arguably better than the
Winter Village set. Yeah, the Winter.
Even the gingerbread train as well.
Yeah.
Everything,
all the winter inspired sets were better than the Winter's Village set. Carrie, did you ever take your one back? Because I have never known you be so disappointed over a set before.
We've not taken it back. We still have most of it. Yeah. We have got the polar bear down on the other train.
Yeah, we got him working a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Yeah, it was a bit. was making hand sort of gestures.
Hand gestures.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
I
changed
changed
that.
his hand so he now waves a flag instead of.
I don't say, yeah.
Got
Just like
RSI, isn't
sausage in the other hand or something. That would have been quite
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, just,
But most of the rest of it's in here
good,
still. So.
good parts usage, guys. Good parts usage. If you know, you know.
It's always
Oh, you were so disappointed. You said, and I never expected you to come out with this line, but you said it doesn't even have doors on the ends.
Yeah, there's no doors. I was just trying to work out how to put a door on
Yeah.
because it's not even like the right height for a door.
Brick it up.
But I like that part. Like I do like the fact that they've wrapped up the train.
Yeah.
But they just could have done a lot better.
It's disappointing. I was disappointed for you, Carrie, because I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I was like, am I the only one around it that thinks this was like what are those shoes with like roller skate shoes?
What's this do?
Oh, hello.
I think half it.
Hours of fun.
Yeah.
Hours of smart fun. That is hours.
Yeah, it was lacking. I guess. Yeah, it is what it is. Sad.
Indeedy. Guys, this looks wonderful. I love this. Look, you got a cello there or a double bass. You got some sort of strange wind device. I think that's a saxophone. There we go.
Yes.
Looks good. Looks good. I love it.
Yeah, it's
They're nice parts as well. Ooh, I've seen them. Very nice. Yeah, they've gone out of their way there. Got some nice parts. What we got going on here? We got what's this? This is a time machine, and over here somehow Gaz has got it levitating using magic. Gaz, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's magic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You're not in the magic circle. I can't tell you.
Walk this way and talk this
I was
way.
I was impressed at the fact that actually for a speed champions, I think there were hardly any stickers really. I think it was I'd say about 6. I think at most.
Yeah.
There's a lot of printed pieces. Really good.
Yeah, you've got two doctors in one shot. I like that. Nice one.
Well, I was going to do that thing that they did in one of those adverts for Dimensions and get Ecto-1 with Peter Venkman for the whole, when the 3 doctors meet and they say, "Oh, doctor." Yeah.
You could have done the Spider-Man meme. I tell you that was funny in Peacemaker when the guy met himself. And they started doing the Spider-Man meme. They laughed at themselves at it, didn't they?
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
That show was wild.
Vigilante is awesome.
Yeah.
He's the one that was in Harry Potter, isn't he? Is it him?
He's the younger one. Oh, he might have been.
Because one of them played Cormac McLagan in this Deathly Hallows.
I'll have to have a look.
Guys, I've not seen it yet. Bloody, honestly.
It's just a character name. It could
Bloody
be
spoilers. I don't want to know that he's in it.
Bronx.
It's a spoiler. You're right there, Carrie. All right, got an itch.
I mean, you're the biggest spoiler person in the world, so I think definitely can't help
I won't say anything, but
Yeah.
Carrie, honestly, Carrie's his turn. What have we got here? This is nice.
I've kind of used. I kind of did build a fair amount of set.
I'm looking. I'm talking about
your
your light switch.
that out. So I thought he's going to look at the light switch. How much enjoyment can you get from a light switch? I was like,
I want to see somewhere in this is reflective of Gaz. Gaz has got his washing up. There we go. They're drying on a rad. There we go. Anyway, let's come back to this. What we got here? What's that? A goat or something?
Yes, it's a goat with no horns and lives in the sea.
Anyway, talking about goats,
David Attenborough, you are not.
Guys, what's going on in this picture? It doesn't. That is a really nice Christmas tree because let's face it, all Winter Village sets should always come with a nice Christmas tree, shouldn't they?
Good. Didn't. Good.
Missed the point there. There you go. There we go.
No, it's that's just retired that one. I think it's only out for like a year as well. This post office.
Post office.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just
it's a really nice set.
It's a beautiful set. Look, I mean, the gold and the green. Chef's kiss. Love it. Great color combination.
On the top, there's a tiny little bit sticking up the top of the balloon, and then that's actually a light brick button. So if you press that, where the fire is underneath, and that actually lights up as well.
See, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little touch, and it's just fun little features on it.
Anakin Skywalker flying it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's working.
But I think there's quite a lot of minifigures. There's about 4 elves and obviously Santa. So it's a lot of figures as well.
They've all got their little special post office torsos. So.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So I don't quite know why it retires so quickly. It's really nice.
Considering
I really like the colours as well.
Considering the older is better than the newer, it's a bit sad, really, isn't it?
Similar colour, I think, to the actual train as well. I think the actual building.
Yeah, I think you're right. The train is blue, isn't it? There we go. I mean, Carrie can't remember. She only had it built for about an hour.
There's the lighter blue on the train.
There's a lighter in it.
More the sand blue. That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got 26 votes at the moment. Just talking to light bricks, guys. In terms of Lego enhancements, which do you prefer? Lego light kits, i.e., like my bricks, 54%. Loads of people loving that one. Lego sound bricks, 15%. Lego smart brick system, 15%. None of the above, 15%. What's going on out there with you lot? How is this even possible? I don't know. But anyway, as always, folks, any time of the week, you take a picture of a piece of Lego, you take a picture of a Lego haul, you take a picture of a Lego bag. I don't know. Maybe it's just somewhere really cool, like, I don't know, in the middle of Hong Kong or the middle of Sydney or the middle of London, wherever, whatever. It doesn't matter. Send it my way. LondonBridgeBricks@gmail.com, and we'll feature it every week on London Calling. I don't. What was that? What was going on there? It was like the Matrix was glitching.
I just someone sent me a video. I was like, no.
Oh, there we go. It was Gaz. Of course, it was. He's either on mute or he's too loud. That is Gaz in a nutshell. But we love him for it. We really do. Maybe you share it with us later. Anyway, everybody, send it to me any time of the week, 24/7. You know how it goes. You know the drill. And that was this week's Brick Pick. We didn't quite make it 3 hours, but we're not far out either. Folks, if you can, check out the survey. Tell me your thoughts. We're going to go around the panel now and just see what peeps are up to over the course of the weekend. Mine, are you going to be doing any Lego stuff over the weekend? I know I certainly am in terms of ordering stuff.
No, I'm not buying anything. But I will be continuing on this, I think. So this is what I've got so far.
Looking very nice.
Yeah. So
that sausage car.
Yeah, that came in the set, which I like. So I'm just going to build like a base to go around it, and then I want something at the back where I can put a sticker on to say "vote for my car" kind of thing. So I'm going to be working on this, I think, over the weekend, and then maybe I'll continue it on Monday. I don't know. I'll see how far I get. But yeah, I don't know. But I'll be on.
You only did a short stream. I tuned in to watch you on Monday, and it was like, oh, he's gone. He's not there.
Yeah, well, because I built the ramp, and the ramp is only about 500 pieces.
Yeah.
So I built the ramp, and it was done in about 3 hours.
Dude, we got that really cheap, didn't we? Like, yeah. Was it like 12 quid or was it 20 quid? I can't remember, but
it was
15 maybe. It was ridiculous. It was like really cheap on Amazon for a few hours.
Yeah, I think you got it cheaper than me. I think I got it for around 20.
Yeah,
we got it for about 15.
15. Yeah, there was this really. I was like, hey, I just buy it. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? It was as easy as that. It was, folks. It really was. Yeah, I need to make a start on that. I'm ordering the parts of the weekend anyway. Guys, you gonna do anything next week? I sometimes think, should I just skip Gaz? I don't know. He don't do much. But he does take good pictures of Doctor Who, so I feel compelled to ask you. I have to ask you, Gaz, because you're my mate and you do a nice picture.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I'm doing on the weekend. I'm doing buildy stuff virtual buildy stuff on the weekend, so I might be able to do something on physical on the weekend. On the week, oh geez, even not day one. It's Friday, right?
Let's get not physical. Come on, guys.
I thought Olivia Newton-John was alive and well, mate. No,
you want
if not, I might just build something on a stream instead of So I've got a couple of sets. So I picked up 1 or 2 bits on 1st of January. Not loads, but 1 or 2. I could build Lightning McQueen.
Nice.
Are you going to do the stickers live though, guys?
Yeah, I might do actually, because I found, because with the DeLorean, there's a pre-printed brick that you kind of, the sticker, then you have one of those, like a 1x1, I think it's on, or 1x2, and then you have like the main sticker then that goes, it's supposed to be a continuation of it. So I found a good way of doing it was just to build it and then match it up with the brick when it was all in place. So
that's a good idea.
Not too bad. So could do. It depends how many stickers actually are on it, to be honest.
We'll see. There is a lot. There is a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. I think the eye one's going to be the difficult one, actually. But...
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We can only hope. That'd be good.
It probably won't be on Wednesday. Then it might be on a different day this week.
Okay.
Easy. Keeping your toe in it. It means you've got to search it, which means you're going to actually be probably good for the algorithm or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows? Expect the unexpected when it comes to Gaz, folks. Anyway, we've ended the second survey of the evening, asking the question in terms of Lego enhancements, which do you prefer? Top Lego bricks, Lego light kits, i.e., like my bricks, 54%. Oh, we've got a definitive second placer. Lego sound bricks, 16%. And in joint third place, Lego Smart Brick System, 15%, and none of the above, 15%. What I will say about tonight is there was less hate than I expected for the Lego Smart Play System, which is good. This is good. It's a safe place for everyone to kind of vent their frustrations and talk about stuff in a constructive way. That's what it's all about, folks. It really is. Carrie, Ian. Guys, I missed your live stream last week.
Me too.
I did, yeah.
I missed it too. Like it was just Ian.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Was you still ill? Was you still?
I was very ill. Yes, I was in bed.
Ah.
So Ian was meant to be making the plan for what we're doing this week.
I made a plan.
Yeah, but you haven't stuck on the wall.
I didn't know I was going to stick on the wall.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like.
Is it legible?
I like Carrie when she goes into team lead role. Do we get to see it? Can we see it? Is it good? Like, can we judge it? Can we score it even?
I mean, it's in Ian's handwriting, so it's not great.
Okay.
But apparently we're working on a mock on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ian's mock looks amazing. Last time I saw it. Hey, Nicole.
And we're almost at the point where we can put it on the slide, right?
Yeah.
I've made some progress.
You have. Can't end it. It's still Friday, Joe, but this is unprecedented.
Don't encourage him.
This is the first London calling of the year, and it's sort of like our first week back, and everyone's a bit pooped. We're doing all right. I don't know. Martin sounds like he's walking through snow at the moment.
Yeah, I'm digging through parts. That's all.
Oh my God! Look at it. Show us your parts bag. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a laundry bag.
Yeah, it's what I do. I put when I put sets in here, and then I put them in one of these, which is like an A4 bag. You can zip it up.
Good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, and then you can keep your instructions with it as well. It's nice.
You put your underwear in there and all sorts of things as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I just have to ask something. So having DVDs, right? You mentioned that in a negative way. What's on the shelf behind Martin? That looks like CDs to me. Is that physical media?
There's nothing wrong with CDs.
Oh, so
CDs.
Okay. So CDs are okay, right?
The CDs are totally fine. Down with the kids. They are.
Look, I've even got books, actual books.
Oh, what book was that? Was that book? Was that the girl that kicked the dragon?
The girl that kicked the ordinary sets. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a good book. I tell you, it's a bit serious, but bloody hell, it's a good book. Guys, DVDs. It's just so like you might as well just have a gramophone or something. But CDs all right. I've got CDs, guys, so they're fine.
I see. I see.
I see. Yeah, that's it. The penny's dropped there.
I see how it works, even.
Love it. I'm curious. Do us a favor, Martin. Let's do this. Is a completely random question. I'm dragging this out for as long as I can, Nicole, just for you. That CD, I want to know. Get the CD right? I want the one that's in the absolute bottom left. Let's see what it is.
Absolute
Let's see
bottom
what.
left.
Yeah, the absolute bottom left one that you've got there, because it's just easy for you to grab hold of. What is it? What do we think of it?
Death Metal Born. What's a single?
Oh, it is a Senti Foolish. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Enhanced
Proper
CD as
old
well.
school. Yeah.
That implies you store them alphabetical.
I don't Ashanti. Those are actually Carl's. So yeah. So you got Ashanti there.
Oh, she had it. Yeah, had that just in case it was a naff
Actually,
song.
there's a whole bunch of them. So
YMCA or
he
something like
must
that.
So.
Very cool. Oh, I love it. The CDs are cool, guys. CD singles.
Yeah.
It goes back to this from.
If you think that's a lot of CDs, you should see how many vinyls we've got. It's ridiculous.
Really?
They've come back, haven't they?
Yeah.
Guys, when are you going to invite me over? I can see your vast DVD collection.
It's not really in one place to see. It's kind of like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just.
Oh, again, are you finished that shelf off, by the way?
Yeah.
No, I'm this year I'm actually sorting everything out properly, so I'm actually gonna be moving to changing the room. But that'll be after Bricktastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, don't do it before. Oh.
No, it's just silly.
Oh, guys, last year was funny, man. When you was moving rooms, it was hilarious. But yeah, okay. All right. These take longer than what you think. So this week, Big Odds, you're going to be streaming at 8:30 on Sunday.
Yeah.
You going to see Mark over the weekend? Is he staying with you this weekend? Or is he still
Not staying with us this weekend? No.
Is he already there? Is that why? He's putting the
He lives there, doesn't he? That's just,
I was going to say, he's
many children.
You know, sorts the kids out, puts the chickens to sleep, and all that sort of thing. You know, it's very good.
Right.
Good
Rush
stuff.
do that.
Anyway,
To sleep there.
I'm looking forward to seeing Mark. Actually, I haven't seen him bloody ages. I think I've only seen him once this year. But there we go. What can I say? Ian,
9th of January.
Yeah, we've only seen him once. So
okay, what today?
this year.
Oh, this year. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Ian, are you going to be allowed to stream on Sunday with you at 8:30?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Someone's got to build them up.
Have you not got too much to do getting ready for my birthday?
No,
subtle hint.
You have not got a couple of weeks. You have not.
Oh, Carrie, when's it your birthday then? When we got to make sure?
Tuesday.
Well, this coming Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Oh,
Yes.
Carrie, are you gonna have the day off, or are you gonna do like a Twitch Tuesday?
I'm gonna have the day off from that job that I spent an hour out. Yeah, sure. I'll take the whole day off.
Okay. Are you gonna do a Twitch Tuesday as well, like a birthday one?
Oh, I could. Yeah, I could have a birthday stream. Couldn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could.
I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, do it. Hopefully I'll be able to tune in, because obviously I'll be at work, but I always love seeing it. Oh, it's good stuff. I love seeing you guys during the day as well. It's always very, very cool. All right, very good. Coming up from me, folks, we're working on some videos and stuff like that. I'm just going to be working on stuff, and of course preparing for next week's London Corner. Now, next week, London Corner is going to be a very, very, very cool one. I mean, they're always pretty cool anyway, aren't they? But next week, if all goes well, and I always say this, if all goes well, unbelievably, we're going to be live from Brickvention again for about the third or fourth year in a row. It is. So that's kind of crazy. Just think that this time last year, guys, when we were live at Brickvention, we saw the Golden Serpent Dragon, and then we saw it again in I think it was March, wasn't it, when we went to the actual Lego house, or was it the year before? I can't remember, but that's still to this day one of my favorite ever mocks. So thank you to Snowlena. We should be live next week. Also, you never know, we might even see Lego Team B there. But if you are Australian, if you are going to Brickvention, do me a favor, send me loads and loads of pictures at, of course, londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. Anyway, I think we've been around. We've seen everyone. I don't know what it is, Carrie. I just feel like we're kind of ending a bit early tonight. 3.5 hours just seems very, very early. But
I'm okay with it.
she's okay with it. All right.
You need to end, don't continue.
We need to end and not continue. Thank you, everybody, tonight for tuning in. I always appreciate it. You guys are exceptionally cool. I hope you guys all have an amazing new year as well. I'll be back next week. Fingers crossed if all goes well. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for being out there tonight. Honestly, folks, it's been a really, really cool stream. It's been quite nice having a break. I don't know, maybe going forward, we'll have the odd week where we do a build stream. I don't know, I kind of liked it. But Lego being Lego, it just never seems to kind of quieten down. I don't know, it is a thing. But maybe the odd build stream will kind of break it up a little bit as well. Anyway, what can I say? I just want to say thanks for Brandon for tuning in. Lego Team B for being in super, super early today. I super appreciated that. Snot and Steph were out there as well. And now I have a very good idea of what Steph looks like when she's not, how can I put it, pulling that face? Slammer's out there, Polar Bricks, Jake, he's been ever pheasant out there. He really has been. Brickstad Builds was out there as well. PBJ, Nicole, Fabuki, Axel, Macro, Bricks Builds, PF Bricks, and of course, Liam, Brick the Bed, to name but a few. And if you take one thing away from this stream, that Lego, it really is a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you out there are too. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Be kind to each other. And I'll see you very, very soon. Good night.